This couldn't be happening. Zoe had managed to avoid him all week at the hospital, only for Blaine to now be sitting in the same hotel as her client meeting. Realizing he hadn't seen her yet, Zoe frantically looked around for a place to hide. The caller wasn't in her contacts, but the phone number that appeared on the screen was one etched in Zoe's memory. It was Blaine.
Hello?
Are we going to discuss my project by shouting at each other from across the room, or are you going to join?
What?
Well, if I had planned to talk to somebody over the phone, I wouldn't have called your boss for you to meet me here.
I'm sorry. I'll be right there.
Blaine remained quiet, watching Zoe with his dark eyes, but saying nothing.
No, stop! Please, don't hurt me. I'm pregnant.
As the woman steps into the light, Zoe recognizes her, Zoe's future mother-in-law and future grandmother of her child.
Will never be a part of my family. You're a disgrace. Nobody. My son should be ashamed of knocking up a girl like you. Our family's respectable. We have an image to upkeep. I can't have my son running around with some...
But he's your grandson. How can you do such a thing?
It's not my grandson. It's Roman. Parasite that will ruin our family name.
I'll run anywhere. You'll never see or hear from me again. Please, just don't hurt my baby.
Has to go. It's not enough. It has to go.
The woman's eyes darkened as she stabbed Zoe in the stomach.
No!
She wasn't in an alleyway. It was just a dream. Actually, it was more than a dream. That night was supposed to be the end of Zoe's life. Instead, it was the beginning.
And sent. 5 o'clock. It's quitting time. You finished for today?
Was just putting the finishing touches on this design, but I'm done.
I'd ask you to happy hour, but I'm sure you're off to see your son.
I am.
It's okay. I get it. Your date is much cuter than anyone else see at the bar.
That is. I'll see you tomorrow, Court.
Zoe quickly walked towards the exit of Taylor Interiors. This was the best part of her day. She wanted to get to the hospital to spend as much time with her son as possible before visiting hours ended.
If you give me candy, my teeth will fall out. Mommy!
Thank you, Luna, for taking such good care of him.
Because of the hospital's sweet nursing staff, Zoe could go to work and not worry so much about Max.
Of course, he's the best. We love taking good care of him.
That's why I have to thank you all the more. Is it just you and the intern on duty today? Or are the other nurses on this floor?
It's 6:45. They're all gawking at that new brain surgeon before he goes into the OR. But I can't blame him. He is gorgeous. You went in?
Yep, just went into surgery. Even his voices. The other day when I was assisting him, he said hematoma in the brain and I wanted to have his babies.
He is Phoenix's most eligible bachelor. He was promoted to professor when he came to St. Mary's.
I also heard that his family is loaded and he comes from a lot of political influence. He just bought a penthouse downtown. Anyways, y'all two, get back to work. Stop daydreaming. You know that we don't have a chance with a man like that. You know he only dates women like him. Gorgeous and from the right kind of family.
We can all dream.
Can't we?
The right kind of family. Luna's words stopped her cold and reminded Zoe of her past. Not being part of the right kind of family is what had almost gotten her and Max killed.
Your phone's rang like 10 times in a row. Yeah, she said you need to talk to her right away.
It wasn't the hospital, was it?
Oh no, I would have gotten you right away. She said it's about your sister, not Max. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Thank you. I will. Hello?
Zoe, thank God you called back.
Linda, what's going on? Is something wrong? Did something happen?
It's Ziva. She fell down the stairs and almost bled herself. Well, we'll be fine. The doctor said her injuries weren't a big problem, but Ziva broke her leg and has a slight concussion.
Okay, I'll be right there. Where are you at?
St. Mary's, but never mind. I have to go.
Wait, well, what do you mean never mind? Tell me what's happening.
It's your sister, Zoe. She didn't fall down the stairs. She deliberately threw herself down the stairs. She wanted to injure herself, but she didn't want to die.
Is she crazy?
She fell in love with a brain surgeon that works at St. Mary's Hospital, but he always ignores her, so she wanted to get admitted to the hospital so he would have to pay attention to her. Zoe, I told her I thought she was crazy, but you know how Ziva is. She wouldn't listen. I gotta go. I have to give her medicine.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Ziva, you better start explaining yourself. If you didn't already have a broken leg, I'd break it myself.
No, it couldn't have been him. Why would he be here in Phoenix? He lived in Scottsdale.
Any discomfort? Nausea? Dizziness? Any double vision?
A little.
Zoe's heart stopped. It was him. She would know that voice anywhere. Her chest tightened and she forgot to breathe.
Hi, sis. Oh, Zoe, come in.
You're Ziva's sister?
Yes, I'm her older sister.
Her heart was beating wildly. She had thought that she would never be looking into his eyes again. Zoe was sure her face reflected her emotional upheaval. Blaine seemed remarkably calm by comparison.
Zoe, this is, Dr. Blaine Dexter.
It had been 4 years. Perhaps he saw her as barely more than a distant memory, now a stranger from his past. Zoe didn't realize how much her hand had been shaking from the nervousness until she tried to set her coffee down and hot liquid spilled all over the back of her hand. Zoe quickly hid her hand behind her back as she turned around, but then suddenly she felt a cool touch. It was Blaine, and he was holding her hand.
The burn looks to be not that serious.
She wanted to break free, but found herself unable to resist his closeness. His voice was cold and clinical.
Kelly, can you please help Miss Fuller's sister?
Unlike Zoe, he seemed unaffected by their touch.
It's no problem.
Your scans look good. I don't see any injuries to the brain. Okay. I'll have the nurse arrange to move you to the orthopedic department for observation.
What? Why? I don't feel well enough.
Ziva, all of my beds are precious. These beds help save lives and treat real injuries. I heard you like me. That'll never happen. So don't waste your time or my time. I don't like women like you. How could you think I would like a woman who would be so stupid to risk her own life for a man? I don't like women who scheme, and I don't like women who lie. I can never be with somebody who would betray my trust. And as for you, that's no little problem. If you let it fester, it could cause further complications a simple cream can't fix. Kelly, can you please get her a prescription? And you can pick it up at the hospital pharmacy on the way out. There you go.
You did this. Did you tell him?
Ziva, calm down. Ziva, do you really feel in your heart that I'm such a terrible person that I would betray you?
Zoe's heart ached. Ziva didn't know it, but Zoe simply didn't want to see her younger sister get hurt. She didn't want her to fall in love with a man she could never have. To find the kind of deep love that happens when you meet your soulmate to only have him taken away. Zoe didn't want her sister threatened, frightened, and harassed by others day and night. This kind of torture wasn't something Zoe would wish on her worst enemy, let alone her own sister. Zoe blinked in disbelief at the man casually sitting. He was gazing at the city, the color of his eyes today a stormy gray. She got straight to the point and asked,
Dr. Dexter, do you have any specific ideas for your home design? Do you prefer modern or a more classical look? There are so many styles to choose from mid-century, retro, revival, to name a few. Just not shabby chic. Shabby chic is out. Coastal grandma is in. Not that you want your house to look like grandmother's house because you're a man, not a grandmother. What about furniture? Antiques or modular pieces? Some prioritize style, others comfort. Did you have a specific color scheme in mind? Color plays a huge role in every design. It sets the mood for the whole interior. We can go monochrome for clean and cluttered look, or eclectic. Think black and white with pops of color, red and yellow. Warm colors create a cozy, welcoming environment, and blues and grays can be soothing. These are recent examples of my work. If you see anything that catches your eye, let me know.
Write down what I want to see. Let's see first. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. Can we see a menu? Right, please.
I'm sorry about that. That was rude. I'm not usually that talkative.
Never mind that. This is unexpected, to say the least. Freaky. What would you like to use?
Oh, just the water is fine for me.
Can you bring us 2 plates, please? We'll be sharing. And to start out, we'll do the charcuterie.
and then proceeded to order a wide variety of dishes. Zoe normally prided herself on her professionalism.
And the
Usually when Zoe met with a new client, she would make small talk and get to know her client before launching into a discussion of their project. Zoe just hadn't been able to do this with Blaine.
Thank you.
I thought you said you were hungry. Why aren't you eating?
Don't worry about me. I guess I'm not as hungry as I thought.
Zoe's intuition told her Blaine wasn't in a good mood. His gray eyes were stormy and distant. He clearly had something on his mind.
Is everything all right? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pry. I can just tell that something's bothering you.
He didn't want to tell Zoe that 2 hours ago he saw life disappear before his eyes. He had thought that as a doctor he would eventually get used to seeing a life lost, but now he knew that death was something you never got used to. There was an indescribable heaviness in his heart. Seeing that Blaine didn't want to talk about it, Zoe didn't say anything else. She just quietly looked down and resumed eating. She shouldn't be concerned about Blaine, but she couldn't help herself. Her mind was in chaos because of him. Blaine's gaze fell on Zoe's lowered face. Since she was looking down, he couldn't see her eyes clearly, but he could see her long lashes flitting against her cheeks. She was nervous. He watched as Zoe tucked a strand of dark hair behind her ear. She'd worn it up today, but some long strands had escaped, falling gently around her face. It didn't seem possible, but Zoe was even more beautiful than he remembered. Zoe's few words of gentle concern gradually gave him a sense of relief. He closed his eyes for a moment, and Blaine's heavy heart seemed to calm.
Dr. Dexter? Yes, I can be there. Which patient is having complications? Okay, yes, another one. Can you please prep her for surgery? I'll be there right away. Thank you.
Is there something urgent at the hospital?
Zoe assumed that their design conversation was over before it had even started.
Yes, one of my patients has to go into emergency surgery, so to cut this short. And about my renovations, I can reach out to you and we can talk about this further later.
Okay, I understand you have a busy schedule.
Yes.
Yesterday had been a long day with multiple surgeries and the death of his patient. Exhausted, Blaine had escaped outside between operations for some fresh air and had dozed off under the warm autumn sun.
Sorry, my ball hurt my foot.
That's okay. No worries.
Are you a doctor?
Yes.
He was a very handsome little guy. His eyes shone brightly with curiosity and intelligence. This kid was going to be a heartbreaker.
You're very handsome. If Una met you, she might not want to marry me anymore.
So, what's your name?
My name is Maxwell, but you can call me Max. What's your name?
My name is Blaine Dexter.
Dr. Dexter.
That's right.
Are you a brain surgeon?
I am a surgeon in the neurology department.
Is your family loaded with strong political influence?
Hey, kid, are you a detective or something?
Is your voice so the nurses have babies when they hear it?
Max, I don't think you should be saying that.
Dr. Dexter, are you single?
I have a girlfriend.
You're supposed to be Phoenix's most eligible bachelor.
I have a girlfriend. Why is that such a bad thing?
I wish you could have a girlfriend so you can be mine and she could be your girlfriend.
You don't have a dad?
I have a daddy, but my daddy and mommy don't live together.
I see.
When I work hard and she comes to see me every day. She's the best. I think I'll get better.
Listening to the little guy's words, Blaine felt an inexplicable ache around his heart. Blaine had no idea what disease Max was suffering from, but he knew that he must be very ill. Given his lack of hair and fair skin, Max probably had a form of cancer and was undergoing chemotherapy.
Before I fall asleep one day, never wake up again, Mommy will cry and be sad. My friend Maria fell asleep one day and then never woke up. Her mommy couldn't stop crying, so I hope that I get better soon.
Blaine's throat felt a little dry and hoarse. Facing this small patient beside him, he couldn't say anything to comfort him because he didn't know what to say.
Oh yeah! Doctor, do you think you can use this thing?
He was speechless. It was a brightly wrapped and seemed to be some sort of a giveaway sample for a new brand Blaine had never heard of. Seeing Blaine's strange expression, the little guy looked confused and his face turned red before admitting,
My mom sells things to cure me. I thought I could sell these things too. I found it in her purse.
Blaine was both charmed and horrified. He had never met a child like Max before.
Do you know what does Mylan tell me?
It's probably a good thing that she didn't tell you.
Blaine was curious about what kind of a mother could raise such an innocent yet mischievous child like Max.
I have 4 of these things.
Max pulled a total of 4 cards out of his pockets.
They cost 50 cents each.
He finally understood what kind of mother could teach such a son.
I'll buy it from you.
Really?
Really?
A very strong and patient one. Blaine was growing more and more interested in this mother.
So how much do I owe you, bud?
$2.
All I have is a 20. You can keep the rest.
Okay.
Max!
Luna, I'm over here. Thank you, Dr. Dexter. When you need more of these things, do come find me. I'm in room 1023.
I told you to wait for me by the steps.
I'm sorry. My ball kept rolling, so I had to chase it. First, Luna, I want to introduce you to my new friend. This is Dr. Dexter, whose voices can make nurses have babies.
Max. Hi, Dr. Dexter. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
He's been in the hospital for years. He doesn't know much else.
Can you tell me what's wrong with the little guy?
Leukemia, I'm afraid.
Blaine's face went blank. What a hardship for a child to carry, especially now Blaine felt for his mother.
And have you found a match for a bone marrow transplant?
Tested all the family and no one's a match. I searched for a donor for over a year all over the city. No success.
Blaine felt the same ache around his heart as earlier. He knew how difficult it was to find a bone marrow donor. A patient's best chance of finding a match was usually a family member, but if all of Max's family had already been tested without success, it would take a miracle to find a matching donor now.
Almost surgery for today, so might as well head in. Nice to meet you.
Okay, have a good day, doctor.
You too. Alrighty, buddy. I'll see you around, okay? All right.
Goodbye, Dr. Dexter.
Bye, bud.
You know, after seeing you all two together, you kind of look alike.
That's because we're both so handsome.
Oh, dude, what have you got planned for after work and can I join me?
If I were to tell you that these were sold to me by a 4-year-old pint-sized hustler, would you believe me?
What? No way. You're lying.
Hello?
Dr. Dexter, did you have time this week to show me the layout? I need to see the layout of the rooms and take measurements.
I am just about to go into surgery. The operation should take about 3 hours. If you want to meet me at the fountain at the entrance of the hospital at 7 p.m.
Okay, that's it.
Three hours later, Zoe arrived at the hospital fountain right on time. Time passed with still no Blaine. Checking her watch, she saw it was almost 8 o'clock. She'd been waiting an hour. Was the surgery not over yet?
What time is it?
7:15.
Can you please get Dr. Ramirez on the phone?
Although this tumor is benign, it's far more troublesome than we imagined. Good call, Blaine. If you hadn't insisted on operating, she could have gone blind.
Is the line connected?
Yes, Dr. Ramirez is on the line for you.
Jose, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go out front and see if there's a woman by the name of Zoe Fuller waiting for me. If there is, can you please tell her my home address and give her my keys out of my locker? You can also tell Zoe to let herself in. I will be there right after surgery.
Go to Blaine's apartment alone? She couldn't. But it was her job. She had to. This was crossing the line. Wasn't it just a fluke that she ran into Blaine again? She would just go to Talon and tell him she wasn't capable of working with this client. But she did want to see his apartment after all. Would she go? And more importantly, what would happen when Blaine arrived?
I can't.
Would he find out that Max was his son? What skeletons did Blaine have in his closet? She had to find out. Did Blaine know about Max? Did he know what his mother did to them? Once she did this, there was no going back.
Should have made sure you were booked at that. Catherine, please, no.
Mommy?
Get that patient to the OR immediately.
My helpless Max is your son! Max!
Why did you give me your keys if we were just going to be meeting here?
Well, this is how it feels when you leave someone without explanation.
Blaine, do you really think that I left you?
I don't know. There she is.
Hi, Lana.
Sophia, this is Zoe. She'll be remodeling our apartment. And Zoe, this is my fantastic fiance, Sophia Quincy.
Fiance. Congratulations.
Good evening. Can I get you guys started with water? Are we expecting more company tonight, or will it just be the three of you?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Yes, it'll be the three of us, and we can start with some water. Thank you.
You look back, Zoe. That's all that matters. We could just continue living our normal lives.
Ma'am, can you hear me? What's your name?
Zoe.
Zoe, help is on the way.
She's got a stab wound. Lower abdomen. Looks serious.
We need an ambulance fast. Victim is pregnant, stabbed in the abdomen. Time is critical.
Stay with us, ma'am. You're not alone.
Sorry, I was thinking a lavish old world charm for our design, but Blaine finds it a bit too fancy and not his style.
No, don't worry about my opinion. You guys do whatever you want.
Aren't you afraid I become spoiled if you continue treating me like this?
Possible.
Matthew? What happened? Okay, I'll be right there.
What happened, Zoe? Is everything okay?
I'm so sorry. I really have to go.
Wait, what happened?
I'm sorry. We'll have to schedule the meeting for another day. I really have to go. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
You think she's okay?
Yeah, she.
Zoe,
Matthew, how's Max? What did the doctor say?
Max was in surgery. It was tough, but he's out of immediate danger. He will bring him to his room shortly. However,
What? Matthew?
Zoe, Max needs to start chemo soon. There's something unusual findings in his tests.
What does that mean?
The doctors aren't sure yet. They found something atypical and it might affect his treatment. The doctors haven't found a bone marrow donor yet.
Blaine, Max's father. He must be a match. Parents are usually the best match.
We checked Blaine. When Max was admitted, the hospital already had Blaine samples from a recent visit. It was to find a donor with doctor's guidance, we checked his compatibility. It was all done properly, hoping against hope. He isn't a match for Max. I'm sorry, Zoe.
Max. Brave little boy. Get through this together. You're so strong.
I'm strong.
My baby. How are you?
Good. Where's the necklace? The shiny one from the picture.
Oh. My necklace. I must have left it at home fair.
But you only said it keeps us safe, like a superhero shield. So you could be strong for me.
I'll look for it, my love. So we can both be stronger. Hi, I was at the bistro earlier. I think I might have left my necklace.
Yes, ma'am. I remember. You dropped your necklace on the way out. I headed to the gentleman that you were sitting with.
Ramona, please take my computer to the shop. It's not even turning on.
Thank you.
I need to finish last week's reports first.
Oh, no. The reports can wait. Okay, you're indispensable here, and I trust that you prioritize what's urgent. Tell them not to go to the S drive. It's private. Thank you.
Wait.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Can I have my necklace back?
Wait, so you can just drop something so valuable, just like you drop people.
I didn't leave you on purpose, Blaine.
What happened, Zoe?
I don't think you deserve to know. For the best of me and him.
So there's somebody else.
It's not like that.
Zoe, thank you for coming by on such short notice, but some great design ideas just hit me. Do you mind? I gotta finish putting some things away.
Of course not.
So, how long have you and Blaine known each other?
Excuse me?
Oh, I saw a picture of you on his computer. You two have history, right?
Sophia, I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a group photo. I see Blaine gave you your necklace back. Was it a boyfriend's gift or someone special, maybe?
A friend gave it to me.
It's a unique diamond in the world, you know?
I didn't know.
You know, I'm the type who would put my hands on fire for Blaine. I trust you understand what I mean.
Yes, Sophia.
Eileen,
Hey, Ramona.
could you please help with paying this computer back to life? It should not be really anything.
Understood. Linda, can you take this once again?
Sure thing.
Linda, what's going on?
Zoe, open the screenshot I just sent you.
Oh. Linda, where did you get those? Some woman came in and dropped off Lennon's computer. Can you isolate those photos? I'm really not supposed to, Zoe. I made a copy for you.
Hey, Blaine, how's it going, buddy? How are you liking that new future palace apartment? Yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear that. I promise I will get to the bottom of this, Dr. Dexter. Zoe, can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure, I'm coming upstairs.
No, Zoe, I'm working from home. Listen, Zoe, what did you steal?
What are you talking about?
Zoe, Dr. Dexter, he called me and told me that you stole something very important from him. I have to take his claims seriously. Please just resolve this as quickly as possible. He's waiting downstairs in the lobby.
You're accusing me of stealing?
Where are the photos?
They're not yours.
Zoe, where are you going?
Let go of me, Blaine. Blaine, you're hurting me. They're photos of me. What gives you the right to hang on to them? I can sue you for invading my privacy.
Not test me, Zoe. I will get you fired and I will go to any lengths to end this.
When are you going to let go of the past, Blaine?
Give me the phone.
We don't need you. It's over.
Zoe, why did you meet here instead of my apartment?
I'm giving it back. I hope this settles everything. Why would you do that? That meant everything to me and him.
And who's the other person, huh, Zoe?
Let go of me, Blaine.
Zoe! God damn it!
Irrade enkelsiellä syöttähän tuon sovellis. Hän hati hionni.
Let go of me.
What are we doing? We losing your mind? We can die of hypothermia. Let's go inside.
Just give me my coat.
You wish. Let's go! Okay, take a shower.
Fine, just give me my coat and I'll leave.
Bet that jerk doesn't want when you're shivering. Sophia, hey, I'm just in the shower. Okay, thank you. I'll be out in a second. I'll just distract her and you can get out. Okay? Here. And what did you do to this car?
Pregnant with a severe stab wound. We need to move fast.
Blood pressure is critical. Risk of losing the baby is high.
IV and oxygen as soon as we are in. Keep pressure on the wound.
Got it. Let's keep her stable until we make it to the ER.
Alert the hospital. This is urgent.
Already on it. Hang on, Zoe. We're almost there.
Go handle Sophia.
Nate, I need to grab something for the bathroom. Can I come in? Lane? Lane?
Yes, I'll be on in a second if you could just get my clothes ready in the bedroom. Thank you. Okay. You hear me make loud noises. Yeah. Yes. Liberty. He's still in.
I mean, he never like this.
Here. Follow me to the living room.
Code gray, surgery floor lobby. Code gray, surgery floor lobby.
Dr. Dexter, I need to see.
Security, please respond immediately.
For my hand, and you're supposed to be.
Sir, please put the chair down.
Hello, when I got here.
Please, sir. Please put the chair down.
Sir, put the chair down, please. There are other patients there that are sick, please. I'm sorry about you, Matt.
I need to talk to him. He owes me an explanation. Where's that? You know Dr. Dexter?
Yes, I know him. There are other doctors that can assist you. I know it can be hard to lose someone.
You have no idea. Sir, he's not with me. Sir, hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Zoe! You okay? Dr. Dexter, there was a problem in flow 5 this remote.
What happened?
It was first the one in the dog surgery. One of our family members tried to find you and he hit a woman.
What? He hit a woman?
Yes, Dr. Dexter.
Have you heard the news?
Yeah, but the woman being attacked.
How about the woman who defended you?
No, who was that?
It was Zoe.
Dr. Dexter, please report to OR4 immediately.
Okay, I gotta attend this call. Okay, can you set up a meeting with my lawyer, Robert Tan? We need to file a suit against this man. Okay? Is this her?
Yes.
Zoe. I heard about what happened. How are you? Can you give us a second, please?
I'm feeling better.
Let me see. My lawyers are going to make sure that that man is held accountable for his actions. Would you see a statement from me, okay?
Sure.
What were you doing here anyway? I got you this.
Phone?
Yeah.
Blaine, I can't accept this.
No, look. I need to give you this to repay you for my actions and your bravery.
Thank you.
Zoe. How are you? Hello, Dr. Blaine.
Dr. Dexter, please report to OR4 immediately. Dr. Dexter, please report to OR4 immediately.
Dr. Dexter,
Why aren't you touring your rounds?
the director warned us. Suing him could be really dangerous for all of us.
He's got connections, Dr. Dexter. The conduct could get us so fired, or worse.
You're saying that the hospital would turn against us to save itself.
Mm-hmm. And not just the hospital. We're talking about our careers here.
No. That man needs to be held accountable for his actions.
Yeah, but
No buts. Just go. Just do it.
I'm sorry, just Scotland.
that man will really has to fix so many things in his head.
So he might be the only one who can convince him to reconsider. And jobs, everything, it's all on the line here.
So that, yeah, we got that. Okay, that's it. Oh, Zoe, can we talk to you for a second?
So we would actually just talk to us. Okay. Lee wants to see.
We really want you to talk to Blaine. I could do something about it because
Zoe.
I'm just gonna be forward here. Please stop the charges against the man that hit me. If you continue, it's only gonna cause more repercussions for you in the hospital and the staff.
No, that man needs to pay for what he did to you.
That's my problem, not yours. If you don't stop the case, I'm not going to provide a statement. I'm not going to be a witness, and I won't cooperate.
So that's what you really want. You want people to just harm you all the time.
I don't let anyone harm me anymore.
So you've grown.
I've grown, yes, Blaine. It's a lot has happened in the last years. Please just stop the charges.
Oh, look, just come over to my apartment. We can speak about this tomorrow, okay?
No, that's not going to work, Blaine. It's over.
Zoe, why did you leave us? I mean, I just keep thinking about it. Why you left us? Please tell me.
But come over tomorrow and we can part ways. Peacefully, and I won't press charges on that man.
You really want to know?
Yes. And I found your necklace. I know how special it is to you, and I wanted to give it back.
Okay.
Oh, and thank you for standing up for me. Hey, Zoe.
Good morning.
So, have you had breakfast already?
Yes, I did. Blaine, going forward, I would communicate directly with Sophia regarding the renovations for your house. Is that clear? Any concerns you may have, you can just convey through her. I'm here to accommodate any preferences you have.
Sure. Hey, who was that guy that came in the other day?
Hold on a moment. Matthew? What's going on? Yeah, I'll be right there.
Hey, where are you going?
Let me go, Blaine.
And you're gonna leave our meeting? Is he more important than that?
Yes! He's the most important person in my life. Let me go, Blaine.
Well, if he's so special, then who is he?
Are you jealous, Blaine?
Like out in the I don't take an itch at the end or big structure.
Wat altijd een begrippen som där också. Hela back to the call I learned about on culture the crevatum hang out to be to. Jag vet inte så att de låter extra musik så. Like the item här. Yes, vad vi får må. Jag svarar för batti. Plus roses så kom kan och affekten för det så är det att lända det. Bakom på att ta det.
Thank you for calling. We've reviewed Max's case extensively. Zoe, we're doing everything we possibly can, but time isn't on our side. Max needs a specialized surgical procedure. It's our best shot at buying him the time in the winter.
How much will that cost, Dr. Spencer?
The surgery costs around $50,000. Zoe, don't worry. I will arrange the money.
Matthew, you've already paid for so many treatments already. I don't even know how to repay you.
Zoe, Max is like family. I want to do whatever it takes.
I'll find a way to collect the money.
Zoe, it's almost 5 a.m. What's going on?
Making every job that I can. A restaurant, a bistro, a bar. Just to say it. When I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to pass.
Zoe.
Damn, affects the channel. So don't put it here so and trap wars for it.
The development secret cabinet of the place. Yeah, well, isn't it?
Or waffles. Or yes, long as I get to here, maybe lots of easy. So then you get to the home. Rick Fletcher, and Newton's he makes execute. Private because killed in the picture and but man, would you carry guys aren't that? Even this order to
There's a toast to the entire neurology department. You are the best staff in the hospital.
Sticking to water tonight. I got surgery in the morning.
With seniority comes privilege, David. You're gonna learn. Hey, Blaine, your glass is dry.
Oh, no, that's the last one at night. If I drink another one, I'll definitely regret it tomorrow.
Zoe?
Oh, where are you rushing off to, pretty girl?
Sorry, we're stuck tonight.
Wait, I thought that Enclave's VIP hostesses were responsible for bottle service. Look, if I can't get good service here, I'm just going to take my business elsewhere.
Would you like me to pour the drinks for you and your guests?
Yeah. Of course.
You have to drink with me. Change your life.
Sorry, I'm working.
Well, you're working now, and you're serving us alcohol, and you're supposed to entertain us, aren't you?
Hey, that's enough, Warner. She's just doing her job.
A drink for you?
So that's why you went away so urgently the other night.
Hey, that's enough! Hey, what's your problem, Blaine?
What's going on with you? Is it the bottle girl?
Hey, let's do another toast.
That's it, isn't it? She's your little lover, isn't she, Blaine?
Oh my goodness, I know you from the hospital. Yeah, with that little man you've been hanging out with. Woo! Hey, open the door! Everybody screaming! Everybody stop! What if the last time you disrespected the last one? You come on, Blaine, are you satisfied now? I want to tell you something. When hospital gets word of what you've done, you're going to be a thief. You love to save lives, don't you? Well, guess what? You just saved your life and hers from being in the hospital, and her son's too.
You won't ever say a disrespectful word to her. The privilege to judge her in any regard, good or bad, is mine and mine alone.
You're going to get so screwed, Blaine. It's just a matter of the hospital committee getting wind of your actions.
Blaine still had Warner pinned down, but Jose and David intervened and pulled him off. Everyone was pretty drunk except Ramona. She supported Jose and Blaine as they left the bar. Zoe noticed her struggling and rushed over to help. Are they all right?
Yeah, they'll be fine. Minus the killer headaches they're going to wake up with. Jokes apart, Zoe. I'll have to trouble you to take Dr. Dexter home. I'll handle Jose.
No problem. I'll get him home safely.
Thanks. I can rest easy now.
Ramona handed Blaine over to Zoe, who leaned against her. She noticed Blaine's injured hand. How did he hurt his hand?
After you left, he beat up the guy who kept asking you to drink.
Ramona shared the details of the fight, and Zoe listened to her intently, shocked by the lengths Blaine had gone for her.
And then Dr. Dexter said,
You can be rude to any woman, but you can't be rude to her. Only I get to look at her. Forget about looking down on her.
Did he really say that?
Yes. Dr. Warner will be taking a sick leave tomorrow for sure.
Zoe's eyes welled up. Ramona left, and Zoe supported Blaine to the curb, hailing a taxi. Blaine, roused by the cool wind, opened his eyes. After a moment, he recognized Zoe and rudely pushed her away.
How dare you touch me, you cheat.
What did you say?
I said what you heard. You are a cheat.
I have never cheated on you.
You cheated on me when you left me alone. I was waiting for you.
Blaine turned around and walked towards the parking lot. Zoe caught up to Blaine, concerned. Blaine, you're drunk. You cannot drive.
Get lost.
You drank too much, Blaine. Stop messing around. Blaine attempted to unlock his car, but Zoe snatched and hid the keys behind her back.
Zoe, get back my car keys.
No, you're too drunk to drive. It's not safe.
Don't worry. Even if I crash, it won't be your fault.
Zoe, hurt but determined, decided to take matters into her own hands. She rushed over, wrapped her arms around Blaine, and struggled to pull him towards the street. Are you trying to make me suffer? It's 4 a.m. and I have to work at 8. Blaine, please, I'm tired.
How can Matthew let you live like this?
Zoe's grip on Blaine loosened, a numbness creeping into her. Blaine stiffened, realizing he had gone too far despite being drunk. He quietly got into the car, not meeting Zoe's eyes until they reached his house. The moment Zoe put him on the sofa, he passed out. She rushed to the medicine cabinet, took out a cream, and sat beside him, applying ointment to his swollen knuckles. Dr. Dexter, what am I going to do with you? Zoe blew on his sore hand, unaware that Blaine was now awake watching her. Blaine's dangerous gaze narrowed as he observed Zoe's gentle care.
Zoe.
You're awake?
Don't touch me.
Blaine abruptly withdrew his hand. He got up, went to the kitchen, and grabbed an energy drink from the refrigerator. But Zoe snatched the drink. Blaine, are you crazy? You've already drank too much. You need to drink water, not this.
Give it back to me.
No. As Zoe turned to pour the drink down the sink, she felt a strong arm snake around her waist, pushing her against the counter. What do you want? Blaine's breath was warm as he whispered into her ear.
You.
Blaine turned her around, and Zoe was stunned at the desperate adoration in his dark eyes. She remembered that look. Blaine leaned over, his lips just stopping right before hers, waiting. And just like that, something came over her. She stood up on her toes, crossing the distance. Blaine responded with a passionate kiss.
Zoe, do you know how much I hate you? You owe me this after what you put me through.
He began to lift Zoe's shirt when reality hit Zoe. She tried to push him away, but Blaine overpowered her, pinning her hands above her head.
Was it worth it, Zoe? Was it worth marrying Matthew?
Leave me, Blaine. Please. Zoe started crying uncontrollably, and Blaine let her go. She didn't even look back and left the apartment. Zoe expected Blaine to call her or to run into her at the hospital, but there was no sign of him. A few days passed. Zoe was working an overnight shift at the Enclave when Jose walked in.
6 dozen bottles of the best wine, please.
Dr. Ramirez, expecting a party tonight?
Call me Jose, Zoe. And no guests this time. Just me.
Sure, but all this wine for yourself?
I like to be prepared. Can you store them for me?
Of course. The next night, David, another doctor, entered the bar and ordered the same excessive amount. This pattern repeated for 2 weeks, and Zoe started growing suspicious. One night, Blaine's intern Ramona entered the bar. Hi, Ramona. Planning a party?
No, it's for the staff.
Zoe gave a piercing look to Ramona. But you haven't even ordered yet.
Oh, yes, my bad. I need 6.
What's really going on?
Nothing's going on. We just, really like wine.
And what else aren't you telling me, Ramona? Ramona dismissed Zoe's suspicions, attempting to pay for the wine. Wait and save your money tonight. Once the stored bottles are gone, you can buy them extra.
Thank you, Zoe. That's very nice of you.
Zoe smiled suspiciously, but did not drag the matter ahead. She left the VIP room and went to the bathroom, where she surprisingly heard Ramona's voice from the next bathroom stall talking on the phone.
Dr. Dexter, I couldn't buy wine from Zoe. She wouldn't sell me any. I'm sorry.
Zoe didn't move an inch and listened silently to Ramona and Blaine's conversation.
Thank you for understanding, Dr. Dexter. You're the best. See you in the morning.
Blaine. My grumpy guardian angel. The creaking sound of the door signaled Ramona's exit. Taking a deep breath, Zoe composed herself and headed back to work. The next night, Zoe, returning from work, bumped into Blaine in the hallway on her way to Max's room. Dr. Dexter, I want to talk to you.
We have nothing to say to each other.
Why has everyone in your department been buying wine from me? Dr. Dexter, I don't understand why you did this, but I'm grateful. But I don't want to be indebted to you.
Do you remember our kiss from the other night?
I remember, but we don't need to discuss it.
How much is the commission on those wines? Enough compensation for that kiss, I assume.
What does that mean?
You don't understand. Do I need to explain myself more clearly?
You told your colleagues to buy wine from me just to insult and degrade me? I don't want your money, and you certainly don't owe me for any services rendered.
Since you're so proud, you can reject the money. No one's forcing you to take it.
Zoe glared at Blaine as he ignored her and walked away, prompting Zoe to confront him once again. Since Dr. Dexter is so generous, there's no need for me to pretend to be noble. Getting paid is more practical than giving it away for free, right? At least this way I got something pleasurable out of the experience. Blaine didn't react and continued to walk away. Zoe, right now Max needs chemotherapy more than you need your dignity. Zoe was suddenly snapped out of her thoughts by a man in a hospital gown running towards Blaine with a bottle of liquid.
You rascal! I will use this sulfuric acid to ruin your face just like you ruined my life!
Blaine, look out! Zoe ran towards Blaine to save him. What drove that man to attack Blaine? Will Zoe be able to save Blaine from the attack? Or will her actions have severe consequences for her? To find out what happens next, download the Pocket FM app. Blaine, look out!
I'm going to make your life miserable!
The patient threw the liquid directly at Blaine, but Zoe dived in and pushed him out of the way. The acid splashed across Zoe's face. She screamed in agony as her eyes started burning and tears started gushing out.
Zoe!
Blaine started punching the attacker and shouting in anger.
What did you throw at her?
Blaine! My eyes hurt.
Blaine's focus shifted to Zoe. He rushed to her and picked her in his arms.
I'm here, Zoe. I will not let anything happen to you.
Blaine ran towards the emergency room. Typically calm in danger, he was panicking for the first time. Zoe was being attended to by nurses when a doctor approached Blaine.
She's very lucky that it was a false alarm. The liquid was just some chili pepper concoction.
Are you sure it was just a false alarm? That guy looks serious, and Zoe's eyes are swollen and red.
I won't dare to joke with you, Dr. Dexter. Everything is fine. She just needs to take some rest.
After hearing that it was a false alarm, Blaine was relieved, but still concerned. He rushed to Zoe.
You'll be fine soon.
My eyes still burn. Who was the patient? Did you know him?
Not yet. But he will get my appointment soon, and I will make his life a living.
Before Blaine could complete, Dr. Melanie Green entered the emergency room.
I heard your friend was splashed with some chili pepper liquid. How's the situation?
She will be fine soon. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Melanie Green, a psychiatrist. The man who created this mess is one of our patients here.
Are you running a psychiatric department or a hanging garden? How did he leave undetected?
Today's incident was indeed an oversight on our part, but please forgive that patient. His wife cheated and left him for another man, causing him to have a mental breakdown. Now all handsome men trigger him, and when he sees one, he loses his control.
I punched a patient. This is not good. Is he all right?
The patient will be fine. He has a broken nose, but the rest of his injuries are minor.
Dr. Green took a leave. Blaine stood by Zoe's bed, softly touching her face.
Dr. Dexter, if you want to thank me now, I will gladly accept it.
Stop protecting me. If you let this happen for the third time, I won't let you off so easily. I can take care of you myself.
What if it really had been sulfuric acid? Do you understand the consequences?
I did what I had to do.
Are you an idiot?
What about you? Trying to save lives every day? Are you an idiot?
Zoe tried her best to defend her actions, but Blaine just looked coldly at Zoe.
Your eyes look better.
Yeah, I feel much better.
Get up and follow me.
What? Where are we going?
Blaine ignored her and walked out of the room, and Zoe followed him. They entered his department's office, where he insisted on giving her an eye ointment.
Give me a second. I'm going to change my clothes.
Blaine headed into the locker room. As Zoe waited awkwardly on the sofa, the office door flung open, and Jose burst in with excitement.
Dr. Dexter, I heard you're getting married. Is that true? Oh. Hi, Zoe. I heard about the incident. I didn't know you were here.
Jose, are you here to take over?
Yes. How is she feeling now?
She's fine. You arrived at the right time. I'm leaving now because I have plans later with my fiancé.
He's really going to get married.
Here, apply this twice a day, and your eyes will be back to normal in a week.
Thank you. I'll be leaving now.
Where are you going? I'll give you a lift.
No need. I'll go by myself.
Fine. Bye.
Blaine left the office, leaving Zoe emotional. She turned to Jose, who was looking at her with a heavy heart.
Goodbye, Jose.
Take care, Zoe.
Zoe left the office quickly, feeling the weight of her emotions. Outside the hospital, Zoe was surprised to find Blaine's car waiting.
Get in. You can't drive home with your eyes like that. I ignored you earlier because I didn't want Jose to get the wrong idea.
Zoe, filled with her complicated feelings, didn't utter a single word as she got into the car. As Blaine drove, Zoe stared blankly out of the window, trying to ignore the emotional void she felt.
What time do you get off work?
5 o'clock.
No, I mean from the bar.
His voice was a little soft, leaving Zoe wondering about his sudden interest. She hesitated, but answered truthfully.
3 in the morning?
Do you really need money that badly?
Zoe, feeling uncomfortable, dodged the question, but Blaine was persistent.
How can Matthew let you work there? Why can't you take money from him?
I can't ask him for more. I've already spent too much of his money.
What do you need so much money for?
Zoe hesitated, feeling guilty, but before she could answer, Blaine dismissed the topic.
Forget it. I'm not interested in knowing about you anyway.
The car fell into silence, but Blaine couldn't contain himself and spoke his heart out.
You're his wife. He should share this burden with you. You don't have to force yourself to live like this. And Matthew doesn't want to give it to you. I can lend it to you.
Zoe couldn't control her tears any longer. The car stopped at a red light. Blaine handed her a tissue.
Zoe, don't cry. I don't like it, and it makes you look even worse than you already do.
Just shut your mouth and drive.
Blaine resumed driving. Zoe directed him to stop at the end of her street and unbuckled her seatbelt.
Are you sure you don't want me to drop you off in front of your house?
No, there's no need. I'm good here.
Zoe didn't want Ziva to see Blaine dropping her off, but Blaine thought Zoe did not want Matthew to see them together, so he didn't press any further and let her go.
If you feel any discomfort, come to the hospital.
Yeah, thanks again for the ride.
Zoe turned away, took a few steps, and then abruptly turned back. Blaine watched her from inside the car.
Congratulations on your marriage.
You came back just to say these irrelevant words to me?
You better cherish your fate with Sophia. Meeting the one you will spend the rest of your life with is a blessing.
Zoe maintained a sincere smile, but tears streamed down her face as she left. Blaine got out of the car.
Zoe, stop.
Wiping her tears, she turned. Blaine took out the Heart of the Sea necklace from his pocket.
Your necklace. Do you still want it?
Zoe looked at the necklace for a moment and turned. Blaine pushed aside her hair and made her wear the necklace.
Thank you, Blaine.
The following morning, Zoe, carrying a plate of cookies and a big smile, walked into the hematology department to meet Matthew. However, her cheerful smile disappeared instantly when she laid eyes on Blaine in his office. Why was Blaine in Matthew's cabin? Will he get to know the truth about Zoe and Matthew's relationship? Will his presence create tension between Zoe and Matthew?
Matthew, guess what? I brought some cookies.
Zoe walked into the hematology department to meet Matthew. However, her cheerful smile disappeared instantly when she laid eyes on Blaine in his office. He seemed unfazed, not bothering to acknowledge her presence.
Zoe, why are you here?
I thought I'd drop in with some homemade cookies. I thought you might want to take a break.
Zoe smiled awkwardly, placing the tin of cookies on Matthew's desk. He understood her real concern for Max, but didn't dive into probing questions.
Well, then let's try these cookies you made, shall we?
Yeah, please. I'll praise off.
Matthew extended the tin of cookies to Blaine, but he politely declined.
No, it's fine. I was just here for the blood test reports.
Your results are good. Just rest more during the day.
Blaine smiled distantly and left. Zoe sighed in relief after Blaine left, sitting slowly on the sofa, but her eyes were on the door.
What is it? Are you jealous?
No, of course not. I have no reason to be jealous.
Yeah, but he's getting married.
I am fine.
That night, Zoe wanted to be with Max, especially because he was fighting the tough side effects of his chemotherapy.
Mommy, I'm sleepy.
Zoe held back tears, climbing onto the bed to comfort Max.
Hey, baby. Close your eyes and sleep. Mommy's right here keeping an eye on you.
After Max fell asleep, Matthew met Zoe to discuss Max's critical condition.
Zoe, I gotta tell you something about Max's current situation, and you need to prepare yourself for what I'm about to tell you.
The conversation got serious, leaving Zoe anticipating difficult news.
Be mentally prepared? What does that mean?
Zoe, this round of chemotherapy didn't work for Max. We tried, but I have to tell you honestly that after a few tries, it might stop doing the trick and could even lead to more problems.
But there has to be some solution.
We thought Max had typical side effects, but the test results today were completely unexpected. The chemo messed up his liver.
Desperate to hold back her emotions, Zoe trembled. Matthew could hardly continue as his voice strained.
Zoe, let it out. Cry if you need to.
Zoe's grief was beyond tears. She closed her eyes, laying her head on Matthew's shoulder. At the end of the corridor, Blaine was silently observing the heartbreaking scene. He clenched his fists, turned around, and walked away.
I need to make a payment to the hospital tomorrow. How will I pay? Oh my God. You'll refuse to treat my baby.
Zoe was on the edge of collapsing. She wrestled with the suffocating anxiety.
Blaine, he offered to lend me money. He's Max's father, and it's only natural to ask for his help. What other choice do I have?
Zoe grabbed her purse and car keys and hurried out.
Zoe, what? Where are you going?
I have to go. I have to go, Matthew.
She reached outside Blaine's building, took a deep breath, and called him. Blaine's phone rang, and after a few moments, he answered in a stony silence.
It's me.
Blaine remained silent, challenging Zoe to speak again.
Do you have time right now? I want to talk to you.
Talk? Seriously? What's there to talk about, huh? How you ghosted me and left me hanging in total agony.
Zoe braced herself for a difficult conversation and somehow gathered the courage to speak.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I know you don't want to see me, but I hope you can help me with something. I'll wait for you downstairs.
Come up.
Blaine abruptly hung up, leaving Zoe stunned. She rushed inside, taking the elevator to the 20th floor. She entered his penthouse, where she found him waiting for her on the sofa. She took a seat opposite him.
Blaine, I've got a favor to ask. I kinda need to borrow 50 grand.
Borrow money? Zoe, I didn't hear you wrong, did I?
Sorry. I'm only asking because I'm out of time. I promise I'll pay you back.
Blaine rose and headed to the kitchen, opening a beer and keeping his gaze fixed on her.
If there's a problem, don't find your husband. Instead, come to your rich ex-boyfriend. What are you planning?
I just need help. You were misunderstanding.
Then what's this about? You didn't have enough fun 4 years ago?
Blaine, please forget I was ever here.
Zoe, realizing the misunderstanding, tried to leave, but Blaine blocked her path.
You came here to use me again, didn't you? You're not satisfied with the damage you caused me back then?
I didn't come here with any wrong motives. Blaine, you were the one who said I could borrow money from you.
My initial offer stands cancel. I'm no longer willing to lend it to you now. Do you understand?
Blaine's anger had grown from witnessing Zoe and Matthew together. Zoe turned to leave with a heavy heart when Blaine again blocked Zoe from leaving.
Please let me leave.
What I hate the most is that whenever I try to put you out of my mind, you reappear. You're the ghost who haunts me wherever I go.
Sorry, Dr. Dexter. I will never approach you again. Even if we accidentally cross paths, I will treat you as a stranger. I shouldn't have come here today.
I don't have that much cash on me right now. Come back tomorrow night to get it.
No need.
Zoe hurriedly exited Blaine's penthouse. Watching the elevator doors close, Zoe's promise of never seeing him again echoed in his mind. The next day, Zoe received a hospital invoice, adding to her stress.
Mommy, I'm a little homesick. I miss Grandma. I want to go home.
Max, you were worried about staying in the hospital?
Max fell silent, prompting Zoe to reassure him.
Silly boy. Don't let your thoughts run wild. Mommy will manage everything, okay?
Max looked at Zoe with teary eyes, questioning his place.
Mommy, am I a burden?
Zoe, on the verge of tears, comforted her son.
Max, Mommy forbids you to say such things. You're Mommy's little son. Without you, Mommy's life would never have sunshine again. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mommy, I heard what Uncle Matthew said to you.
Uncle Matthew only said you had hepatitis. He didn't say he couldn't cure it. Do you understand?
So, will I get better, Mommy? Then I can play soccer also, right?
Zoe hugged Max tightly. Tears were streaming down her face.
So of course you can, Maxie. And Mommy will play with you.
At that moment, Zoe knew exactly what she had to do. She took off her necklace, looked at it for a while, and then ignited the engine and drove to a pawn shop.
Sir, I have something I would like to show you.
Zoe's desperate need for money made her take the toughest decision of her life. Will her decision to pawn the necklace have unforeseen consequences on her journey to save Max? Will Blaine get to know of it? How will he react?
Hey, Mr. Moretti. I have got something I need you to check out. Zoe took a deep breath and handed over the Heart of the Sea to the pawn shop owner, Mr. Moretti. Could you take a look and tell me what it's worth to you?
Well, well. What do we have here?
Moretti took a closer look at the treasure in his hand before giving Zoe a side-eye like he was smelling something fishy. Don't give me that suspicious look, Mr. Moretti. It's real. A friend gave it to me, and I can't afford to keep it.
Seems like it's the real deal. Sorry about the doubt. I'll buy it.
Great. So, what's it worth?
Miss, you struck gold. How about $100,000?
$100,000?
Yep, and I'll even toss in an extra 10 grand.
Then I don't want to sell it. I just need 50 grand for a medical emergency.
Okay, here's the deal. 50 grand today, you return with $55,000 in a month, and you get your necklace back.
Okay. One more thing, Mr. Moretti. Add a clause. If my necklace ain't here in a month, you owe me $100,000. Mr. Moretti raised an eyebrow.
Insurance, huh? You drive a hard bargain, miss.
Gotta make sure it comes home safe. Deal?
Deal. Let's get that paperwork rolling.
Great, Mr. Moretti, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Moretti got the papers ready quickly. Zoe hesitated when signing the contract, but she eventually did. Remember, don't sell it to anyone else this month. Got it?
Got it. We're good.
The moment Zoe exited, she touched her bare neck with a sense of emptiness. Little did she know her troubles were just getting started as Sophia and her friend Connie entered the same pawn shop.
Connie, I don't get why you like places like this. Used stuff?
It's about the hunt, Sophia. Finding rare treasures. These are antiques, not junk.
My favorite customer is here.
Oh, hi, Mr. Moretti. Do you have something new for me? Something antique?
Moretti showed her some collectible items, but Connie wanted something unique. Sophia sat in the chair, flipping through an ancient book.
Actually, I have something. One of a kind just came in.
Moretti returned with a delicate box, unveiling the Heart of the Sea.
Is that the Heart of the Sea?
It can't be. Are you out of your mind, Moretti? How can it be here? Who sold it to you?
Zoe's the name. But she didn't sell it to me. Got it locked in a contract for a month.
Well, then there is no point of...
$300,000 for the Heart of the Sea. What?
What did you say? That's
Sophia, are you out of your mind?
My mind is in the best shape ever, and your ears too, Mr. Moretti. I will pay $300,000 for this necklace. Do we have a deal?
Mr. Moretti was stunned hearing that amount for the Heart of the Sea, but Sophia was determined.
Miss Quincy, this is not ethical for me. How can I?
$500,000.
Well now, how can I say no? Done. It's a deal.
I'm sure you can handle her when... What was her name? Oh yes, Zoe returns for it. But I need a complimentary favor with this necklace.
Name it, Miss Quincy. Anything.
When Zoe comes in for her necklace, tell her it was a doctor he snagged it. Keep it low-key, you know?
Absolutely, Miss Quincy. Doctor it is.
Sophia smiled, steering Connie out of the shop. Later in the night, Zoe, exhausted from her shift, walked down the hospital corridor when she saw Blaine rushing into a room. He bent over a patient named Mr. Wilson, trying to get a response.
Nurse! Nurse!
Blaine glanced in the corridor where he found Zoe.
Come in. Help me.
Me? Is that even allowed?
Yes, you can help. Now move.
Blaine rushed back into the room. He ordered Zoe to bring a trash can and water basin. What are you going to do?
He's taking a bunch of sleeping pills. Gotta make him vomit and pump his stomach.
Blaine put his hand into the patient's mouth without hesitation. Zoe watched him anxiously. Grimacing in pain, he continued. Blood came out from his bitten finger. Sir, you must relax. The doctor's helping you.
Get out of the way, or he'll vomit all over you.
Zoe stepped aside as the patient vomited into the trash can.
Thanks for your help. Now you can leave.
Zoe left the room without uttering a single word. After an hour, Zoe entered Blaine's office with medicine. Blaine, casually dressed, exited the locker room, toweling his wet hair.
Wipe the drool off of your chin, Zoe.
Blaine threw his towel to her. Ever met such a narcissistic man before? Zoe tossed the medicine on the table. Ointment. Remember to put it on.
No need. Just a little bite.
Zoe stepped forward, took his hand, and applied the ointment to it. Today deepened my understanding of you.
What do you mean?
You, in that treatment room. That's the real Dr. Dexter. Nobler than the one in the coat. Blaine was speechless. Zoe finished applying the ointment, and Blaine handed her an envelope. This...
$50,000. It's for you.
Zoe was stunned, but she quickly refused Blaine's envelope. There's no need, Blaine. I've got the money covered.
Covered. Where did you get the money from?
That's personal, Blaine. I appreciate your offer. I should leave now. Zoe grabbed her purse, ready to leave, when Blaine suddenly yelled at her furiously.
Where's the necklace? What did you do with the Heart of the Sea?
Zoe was frozen hearing this. Her expression revealed guilt.
I asked you something, Zoe. When the hell did you lose it this time?
Zoe took a deep breath, ready to confess. I sold it. Blaine's eyes widened in disbelief, and his grip tightened.
You what? Just for this? For $50,000?
To you, it's a small amount. To me, not that easy.
Is money that tight? Or was the necklace only worth $50,000 in your heart?
If I say $50,000 was more important, would you forgive me?
Forgive you? You're a hypocrite. You said that necklace held memories, but it's all a lie.
I'll redeem it within a month.
Get out.
Believe me, Blaine, you have no idea what I am going through.
I said get out.
Zoe turned to leave, but Blaine grabbed her arm.
Which pawn shop?
Moretti's pawn shop.
Well done.
Blaine loosened his grip, letting her leave. He drove to the pawn shop, anger burning inside of him. He entered the pawn shop, glancing around, and spotted Moretti behind the counter.
I'm here to buy a specific item. A necklace. Heart of the Sea.
Heart of the Sea, huh? That's a rare piece, my friend. Are you sure you can afford it?
I can afford this filthy shop, you idiot. Where's the necklace?
Can you pay more than $500,000?
I will give you $1 million. Bring it.
Huh? I sold it to someone.
Who bought it?
She was a fine lady. That's all I can remember about her.
Blaine's fist tightened, realizing the Heart of the Sea slipped away. Losing the necklace felt like losing Zoe all over again. A few days passed, and Zoe met Sophia at a downtown coffee shop to discuss design revisions. Sophia praised Zoe's work, but the moment suddenly turned into a nightmare for her. Sophia, your necklace. Is it? Zoe's heart skipped a beat the moment she saw the Heart of the Sea around Sophia's neck. Will Sophia present it as a gift by Blaine? How will Blaine react when he finds out Sophia now possesses the Heart of the Sea? What's the real reason behind Sophia's sudden interest in the heart of the sea?
Sophia, your necklace. Is it?
Zoe's heart skipped a beat the moment she saw the heart of the sea around Sophia's neck.
Oh, the heart of the sea? Must be Fade. Blaine gave it to me.
Blaine gave it to you?
Yep, he found it at a small pawn shop. I think it's called Moretti's or something like that. Blaine gave it to me as a wedding present. Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is.
Zoe got up hastily, packing her belongings and feeling distressed.
Zoe, what's wrong? Was it something I said?
No, I've got to run. Take a look at these blueprints for me, okay? If you see anything that needs tweaking, just shoot me a text. Really sorry about this.
Zoe rushed out, heading straight to Moretti's pawn shop.
You sneaky cheat. Where is my necklace?
It hasn't even been a month. Why are you here? I mean...
Show me the heart of the sea.
I'm sorry about this, Miss Fuller. So, according to our agreement, I owe you $100,000.
I don't want money. I want my necklace. Who did you sell it to?
That necklace was bought by a rich man, a doctor, I think. Your necklace is gone.
Zoe couldn't believe what she had heard. Moretti handed the compensation check to her.
I was a fool for trusting you, you greedy pig.
She grabbed the check and stormed out, slamming the door behind her. The moment she got out, she called Blaine in frustration.
Who is it?
Blaine, how could you be so cruel?
Zoe, are you nuts? I was sleeping. Why do you have to disturb me all the time?
He threw the phone, dismissing her angrily. Zoe took a cab straight to Blaine's penthouse. She furiously entered, storming through the bedroom door without knocking.
Blaine!
Blaine was still in bed under the blanket. Zoe stood near him, visibly furious.
I know you're awake. Stop pretending.
Blaine stirred, turned over, and revealed his irritated, sleepy face.
Why are you making trouble so early in the morning? Let me sleep.
It's already noon. And how could you give the heart of the sea to Sophia?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He stood up, revealing his bare upper body. Zoe felt embarrassed and turned away.
What are you doing?
Getting dressed.
I had an appointment with your girlfriend to look at the blueprints this morning.
My fiancé.
Whatever. I saw her wearing that necklace.
So what?
Couldn't you give her some other wedding present? Have you ever thought about how your fiancé will feel if she finds out her wedding present was a regift?
Who told you that necklace was from me?
She said so herself.
Zoe, are you joking? Why don't you first explain to me why you sold the necklace in the first place?
I didn't sell it,
Oh, I remember. I met a poor pawn shop owner and helped him earn millions. Now don't stand here like I will give you a Nobel Prize for this. Just leave.
Zoe, upset, stood nervously in front of Blaine. She pulled out the check from her purse.
Blaine, here's $100,000. Can I trouble you to buy that necklace back?
Where did you get that money from?
Mr. Moretti gave it to me as compensation. I know it's not the full amount, but please, sell the necklace back to me.
Didn't you say you were short on money? If you have this huge amount, why not just take the money and run?
Zoe sat beside him, placing the check on the coffee table.
This is different. I needed money, but I never intended to get it this way. I was always planning to go back and get it.
Want it back so that you can sell it for an even higher price?
Blaine, do you really think I'm the kind of person who would do anything to get rich?
Is my opinion of you really important?
I'll leave you to decide.
Suddenly, Blaine grabbed her chin, forcing her to look at him. Before she could react, Blaine kissed her. After a passionate kiss, Blaine suddenly moved away, leaving Zoe breathless.
Blaine, please, we can't.
Blaine grabbed her chin, kissing her again. Zoe's hands gripped the sofa cushion as they shared a moment of undeniable desire.
Zoe, do you really think I would give my ex-girlfriend's necklace to my future wife? I've already purchased her a wedding present. I don't know how she got the necklace.
Why didn't you deny it then?
Did I ever actually say the necklace was for me?
No, but you also didn't deny it.
Take the money.
No, I can't. I just want my necklace back.
I have no reason to help you get it back.
Zoe, feeling the weight of her emotions, decided to leave. She grabbed her purse and walked towards the elevator. Blaine stopped her and handed her the check.
Take this and quit your job at Enclave Bar.
Zoe kept her head low, entered the elevator, and left. The next morning, Blaine finished checking Mr. Wilson's vitals as the grateful man sat up.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling better, Dr. Dexter. Thank you so much again.
No need to thank me, Mr. Wilson. I was just doing my job.
Oh, I meant to ask you, Who was the woman that helped you that night? She didn't look like a nurse to me.
Oh, she's just a friend of mine.
Just a friend or a girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Then go for her, man. A match made in heaven, if you ask me.
Mr. Wilson grabbed a bag of fruit and handed it to Blaine.
This fruit isn't for you to eat alone. Share it with that beautiful lady. Score some points.
Blaine took the bag and Wilson left. Later that evening, Blaine took Sophia to an elegant French bistro.
Blaine, this place is amazing. You always know what I like.
Blaine smiled faintly. His eyes were fixed on the necklace around Sophia's neck.
Sophia, what's up with that necklace?
How does it look? Found it in a little shop this week.
Doesn't suit you.
Sophia's smile vanished as Blaine pulled out a check.
It's very rude of you to say that, Blaine.
Sell me the necklace. $1 million.
What are you buying it for?
Doesn't belong to you. It's about my past.
Is this really about your past?
Yes. Let's not go there, Sophia.
Why do you care so much about an ex-girlfriend's gift?
I wish to resolve my past. Take it off, Sophia. Don't use my history for your present.
I'm your fiancé.
Doesn't make it right. Now take it off.
Sophia, tearful, removed the necklace and rushed out of the cafe. Filled with retaliation, she wiped her tears and made a call.
I'm sending you an address.
Sophia, driven by anger, planned to take a revenge. Who did she call? Will Blaine's decisions about the Heart of the Sea necklace come back to haunt him? How will Blaine's relationship with Sophia change after the confrontation? Why am I here? Zoe had received a call from Sophia the previous day to meet and discuss a few designs. But when she arrived, she couldn't understand why Sophia had suggested meeting at a bridal store. Zoe went to confirm with the receptionist. Hi, I'm here to meet Miss Sophia, but suddenly, Zoe spotted Blaine dressed in a wedding tuxedo, staring at her blankly. Sophia was standing next to him wearing bridal attire.
Zoe, over here.
Hi, Sophia. You look lovely.
Oh, thank you, Zoe. And thank you for making it today.
If you're busy, we can discuss the designs some other time.
Don't worry about it, Zoe. I'm a master multitasker. I'm just so busy right now with all the last-minute wedding preparations, you know. And this was the only time I had to meet with you. Don't worry, we're almost done.
All right. I'll be right here. Zoe sat there, pretending to focus on a wedding magazine while Sophia went to the changing room. Blaine was taking the tuxedo off, but his gaze had not shifted from Zoe. Unable to bear it any longer, Zoe stood up and walked over to Blaine. Now listen to me. I don't want Sophia to misunderstand anything. In the future, Dr. Dexter, we cannot meet again in private.
Then you will have to control yourself and not provoke me again.
Look, I'm not the one to fuss about these matters. Do me a favor and please ask your fiancé to meet me at a more professional place next time.
You can leave if you want.
Blaine's eyes stared deeply at Zoe, and she saw a hint of sadness in his eyes. But before she could react, Blaine dropped a bomb.
But before you go, you should know this. I've got rid of the Heart of the Sea, which means I have let go of the past. So you better stay out of my life.
Zoe's heart turned to ice as Blaine stormed out of the store. Overwhelmed by emotion, she couldn't contain herself and hastily fled the scene as well. Sophia was observing all of this from the changing room with a cunning smile.
I mean, this patient is not just any patient. He's an HIV-positive patient. The surgery is tricky with only a 50% chance of success. And even if he survives, he'll still be at risk of contracting AIDS and dying.
I don't agree with you, Dr. Warner. Being HIV positive is not the immediate death sentence it once was. But without brain surgery, this man's life will be over. Therefore, I'm in favor of conducting the operation and I volunteer to do it myself.
I will assist you, Dr. Dexter.
After the meeting, the news reached Ramona, and she rushed to find Jose.
Jose, is there no way to persuade Dr. Dexter not to operate? This is very risky.
Ramona, you know very well what he's like. Dr. Dexter has made up his mind, and no one can change it.
You are not understanding. You guys can die because of this.
I'm only assisting, so my chances of getting the infection are even lower. Still, there is a chance, so I'd be lying if I said I'm not scared.
Then why did you volunteer, you idiot?
Someone has to be there for Dr. Dexter. He is the one putting his life in danger for that patient.
Ramona felt the weight of Jose's concern, but couldn't respond. The next day, she spotted Zoe in the hospital hallway and rushed to her. Zoe noticed the worry on Ramona's face. What's going on, Ramona? All good?
I wish I could tell you I was good, but I'm not. Dr. Dexter is putting himself in danger, and I fear that only you can stop him, Zoe.
What do you mean?
Dr. Dexter is insisting on performing brain surgery on an HIV-positive patient. If he suffers even the smallest wound while operating, he will be exposed to the virus. But, Zoe, he listens to you.
Zoe's eyes widened with concern as she absorbed the situation. But recalling the night Blaine saved the other patient, she expressed her belief in his decision. I believe you will come to agree with him when you see him at the operating table. Also, he never listens to me, and I have nothing to do with him anymore, so he won't listen to anything I say anyway. Zoe turned and left with her fingers crossed. Blaine began the surgery at 11 in the morning. The clock ticked, and everyone nervously watched for over 5 hours, hoping for a successful conclusion. As the last portion of the tumor was removed, everyone breathed a sigh of relief.
And now, just the last thing to do.
Blaine took the needle and thread and began to sew up the patient. Jose and David watched nervously as he worked when suddenly the nurse dropped a tray which diverted Dr. Blaine and a crisis emerged.
Damn it. Dr. Dexter, look at your finger. It's bleeding.
What are you panicking for? We have protocols for this. Our first concern is the patient. The operation is almost through.
Dr. Dexter, hurry up and leave the patient. Let me do it.
No, step away. My hand has already been pierced. Let me finish the stitching.
Blaine completed the surgery successfully, and after the operation, he had his blood drawn for an HIV test. Despite taking all precautions, Blaine was asked to take time off until the results came in. The news spread like wildfire. The moment Zoe heard about it, her heart skipped a beat. She rushed to Blaine's apartment and stood in the lobby.
Miss, are you looking for Dr. Dexter?
Yes, is he home? I need to see him. Please let me in.
He's here, but no one is allowed to meet him. It's a strict order, ma'am.
Zoe, without thinking, pushed the guard and pressed the buzzer for Blaine's penthouse. When there was no response, she panicked and pressed the buzzer repeatedly. Is he really home? No one is answering the bell.
Ma'am, please leave. You're disturbing him. He needs to sleep.
Zoe got more anxious, pressing the buzzer persistently. Suddenly, her phone rang. It was Blaine calling. Blaine, is that you? Are you there?
Zoe, for God's sake, stop pressing the buzzer. You're giving me a headache.
Oh, stop pressing it only when you open the door for me.
Then keep playing with it.
Blaine hung up on her. Zoe called him back, but he turned off his phone. She stomped her foot in frustration. Fine. If you won't answer, I have other ways to get your attention. Zoe ran outside and began to shout. Blaine, let me in! Open the door, let me in! Blaine! Blaine! Blaine stood by the window, observing Zoe below, but didn't respond. The neighbors were all out looking at her. Suddenly, one of them dumped cold water on her from above, asking her to leave. Without a second thought, Blaine grabbed his jacket and rushed downstairs to her aid.
Zoe, can you be any more foolish?
He wrapped the jacket around her, revealing a mix of anger and relief in his eyes. They went upstairs, and Blaine provided her with dry clothes.
Once your clothes have finished drying, you'll leave without a question.
What did you have for lunch?
I said, you'll leave without a question.
The tension between them intensified as Blaine shouted aggressively at Zoe, sending a chill down her spine. What lies ahead for Zoe and Blaine's complicated relationship? Will Blaine's HIV test results be positive? And how will it impact their life? Will Blaine's decision to operate on the patient change his life for the worse?
It's almost evening, and you still haven't had your lunch. Blaine, don't you know how to take care of yourself?
Zoe, how I live is none of your concern. We've already discussed this. Please, leave my house immediately. I don't want you here.
I'm not leaving. Even if you push me out, I will stand downstairs and shout until you open the door for me again.
Don't you understand what I'm saying? You need to leave and not come back, Zoe. Please, get out.
I'm not going to leave. Blaine, you think you must have contracted this disease, right? But the results haven't even come out yet, and I don't want you to be alone.
Don't get involved with this mess. Go home. Go home and stay as far away from me as possible.
I swear I will be careful, Blaine. Just let me be here, please.
It's not just that. You know the wedding is in 2 weeks, Zoe. Do you still think you can stay here?
Zoe suddenly felt awkward at Blaine's mention of his wedding. Even though Zoe knew about it, hearing Blaine say it for the first time made it seem real.
Why don't you call Sophia and ask her to keep you company? It doesn't have to be me. I just don't want you to be alone.
I won't let her come.
But why? Sophia will be fine. HIV doesn't spread through friendly interactions. You're a doctor. You should know this.
She's my fiancé.
Do you think I'm just having friendly interactions with her?
Can't you just have a friendly relationship with her for a few days? What's wrong with you? Are you some beast that can't control yourself?
You know it, Zoe. You know all of it.
Zoe didn't say anything. Her cheeks were red and her hands started trembling.
Blaine, please.
And only you, Zoe, would come barreling in here to help me without a thought of fear in your mind.
What do you mean? Sophia hasn't come to see you?
Zoe, don't be so indignant. This is just reality.
Reality? It seems like you don't have a good impression of your mother's choice of wife.
Wait a minute. How did you know that she was my mom's chosen daughter-in-law?
Sophia. Sophia said it herself.
When?
Sophia said your mother liked her very much. What? Is there a problem?
No. It's just... Oh my God, your wet hair has ruined my carpet. Can you please go dry it?
You never did like confrontation, and you still don't. Some things never change, I guess.
I'm going to sleep. You stay if you want, leave if you want. I don't care.
Okay. You know I'm staying, right?
Fine. I'll be up by dinner time. Why don't you finally do something useful for once and cook dinner?
What I am going to do is ignore your arrogance for today. I'll run down to the market and do some grocery shopping.
Please don't make me lose my appetite.
Oh, be quiet, Blaine.
While Blaine slept, Zoe finished making Blaine's favorite risotto and also did some cleaning around the house.
Maybe I should hire you permanently. Even my house help doesn't do such a good job.
If you're done taunting, please have some dinner.
Well, well. What is it for dinner?
Your favorite.
My tastes have changed.
Not from what I have seen.
Let me guess. Have you made risotto?
Yes. The mushroom one you love.
Impressive. I guess something good came out of you coming here.
How is it?
Oh, this is really good.
Thank you. I knew you would like it. Here, try some garlic bread too.
Blaine was happily enjoying the dinner, and Zoe was looking at his beautiful face.
Blaine?
Yes?
Do you regret doing that surgery?
Never. If I didn't do it, the patient's condition would have worsened.
I really admire what you do, Blaine.
Thank you, Zoe. And thank you for the food as well. I appreciate you coming here.
Well, I better take your leave. When will the results be in?
In 2 days' time.
Please let me know when they do, Blaine.
I promise you. You'll be the first to know after me, no matter what the outcome is. I will not hide it from you. Yes? You what?
Blaine, if one day, if there ever really comes a day when everyone else in the world abandons you, believe me, when I say this, I'll definitely be there for you. As long as I am alive, you will never be alone. I'll always be there for you. I'll always be your friend.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Goodbye, Blaine.
Zoe went to her office the next day and saw an envelope lying on her table. As Zoe opened the envelope, her heart skipped a beat. The letter inside revealed Blaine's test results. Trembling, Zoe unfolded the paper, and her eyes focused on the bold, capitalized word, negative. The letter slipped from her hands as she covered her face, tears streaming down.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
After 2 weeks of isolation, Blaine made a hero's entrance into his office. Everyone around him was cheering and clapping for him.
You are a hero, Dr. Dexter.
There is so much to learn from you, Dr. Dexter, and we have been waiting for you to be back.
Come on, guys. It's our job to save lives.
But Dr. Dexter, you risk your own life to save someone else's.
Well, okay. Now everyone back to work.
Blaine went to his office and was settling down when he heard a soft knock on the door. Looking up, he saw Zoe standing there.
You're quite the talk of the town today, Dr. Dexter, and knowing you, you'd probably run away from all this adoration and attention.
I just feel that all this praise isn't necessary. I'm just like any other doctor. I was just doing my job.
You are being too humble. As I've said before, being able to be your patient is a blessing. You are definitely not just like any other doctor. Blaine, congratulations.
Congratulations for what?
Congratulations on returning to your beloved profession, of course.
Thank you, Zoe. I didn't really get to thank you properly either. I really appreciate what you did for me.
You don't have to thank me, Blaine. I told you, I will always be standing by your side, even if nobody else does.
Saying that, Zoe turned around and walked away, heading down the long corridor. Blaine hadn't asked Zoe to stay, but as he watched her walk away, his heart grew heavier. Just then, Sophia walked in from the other side.
Blaine, why didn't you tell me when the results came in? I was worried for nothing. I only found out after hearing another doctor at the club talking about you.
It must have slipped my mind.
Sorry, Blaine. Have you been mad that I didn't come to see you these past few weeks?
No.
It's good that you aren't mad. You made me so nervous. I'm really sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. I've just been so busy recently with our wedding plans and the house design and all.
Sophia, no need to explain so much to me. I didn't care at all.
It's good that you're not angry. Why don't you join me for lunch today?
Sorry, I can't. My shift just started, so I'm a bit busy. Another time?
All right then. Call you soon.
As Sophia left, Blaine could think of nothing but what Zoe had done for him. Will Zoe's affection rekindle Blaine's love for her? Will Sophia find out about Zoe visiting Blaine at his house? Will this affect Sophia and Blaine's soon-to-be wedding?
Hi, Max. How are you doing, champ?
Hello, Dr. Dexter. I'm good. Where were you?
I was a little sick the past few weeks, but I'm better now.
I was waiting to meet you.
Oh, I miss you too, champ. And I have a small gift for you.
Yay! It's a watch!
Yes. And look, it changes color when you press this.
Wow! Thank you, Dr. Dexter. I will show this to Mommy.
Oh, is she here today?
Yes, my Mommy's here. Do you want to meet her?
Sure. Where is she?
Outside. But, Dr. Dexter, can I say something first?
Of course, Max.
Dr. Dexter, I want you to be my Mommy's boyfriend.
Well, we would need your mommy's permission too.
Blaine held Max's hands as the two stepped out of the hospital. And that is when he saw Sophia with his mother Catherine walking towards them.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Son, I've missed you so much.
I missed you too, Mom, but why didn't you give me a call? I just got off work. We could have missed seeing each other.
Your mother said she wanted to surprise you, Blaine, so I didn't call you as well.
Sophia is a dear. She told me you would love the surprise.
Oh, of course. I do, Mother.
Wow, who was that with you? He's such a little cutie. Hi there.
Hello. Hello, Grandmother.
Grandmother? That's not what this child should be calling me.
Mom, don't be like that. He's just a little boy. Understandably, he would call you grandmother. You probably look like his own grandmother.
Son, the only child who can call me grandmother would be yours and Sophia's.
Zoe was walking back to the hospital when she stopped dead in her tracks at what she was seeing. Catherine Dexter, the woman who had tried to kill her years ago, was back and standing next to her son. Zoe hid behind a pole and decided to eavesdrop before reacting.
Dr. Dexter, we're getting late.
Whose child is this anyway, Blaine? And why are you speaking to him?
Mom, relax. He's not some wild child. He's a patient.
Patient? And you're still touching him? Hurry up and let go of his hand. What if he has some sort of infectious disease? Ugh. Oh, God, how I never wanted you to be a doctor.
Please, stop it, Mom. He's just an innocent child. And he doesn't have any infectious diseases. You don't have to be so mean to him.
And you speak to me that way. And in defense of such a boy out of all things.
Blaine, please relax. Your mother came here with great difficulty. Don't make the relationship worse.
Let me take this child back to his room. You two wait for me by the front entrance. And then I'll take you both to dinner and we can catch up.
It's just some random child. What's the big deal? Sophia, you understand, don't you? After you marry Blaine, give birth to a grandson for me right away.
We'll try our best.
Zoe was relieved to see that Max's identity was not made a big deal of and decided to back to his room.
Dr. Dexter, is that beautiful woman your girlfriend?
Yes, Max.
Do you love her?
Yes.
That's good. Then I won't introduce you to my mommy anymore.
Tell your mother I said hello. I will see you later. Okay, little champ?
Yes. Bye, Dr. Dexter.
Blaine, Sophia, and Catherine were walking back after having dinner at a fancy restaurant.
Did you enjoy the dinner, Mother?
Yes, of course, son. Now, all I want is for the wedding date to come soon.
We can't wait either, Mom.
Yes, you two are such a perfect match. I am so glad Blaine is getting married to you.
Thank you, Mom.
And how are the wedding preparations coming along? What about the house renovation?
We're deciding on the designs, and this girl, our designer, Zoe.
Sophia, go to that shoe store. The collection looks lovely.
While they went to do some shopping, Blaine's gaze shifted to a person in a costume resembling a bald man selling condoms. Initially amused, Blaine came to a sudden halt when he heard the person's voice.
Don't miss out. Luxurious comforts, super thin experience, textured exterior. You can't stop even if you want to. Tonight's lowest discount is 50% off. Hurry before the sale ends.
I'll buy a box.
Sure. Sorry. I have to go.
Zoe could not face Blaine and made a run for it. Blaine noticed that Sophia and Catherine were still inside the shop, so he ran after Zoe. The two entered a ladies' restroom, and Blaine tightly held Zoe's arm, unzipping her costume.
What do you think you're doing?
It's none of your business.
I need an answer.
I thought you no longer cared what I did. Aren't we supposed to treat each other as strangers? I didn't see any other strangers chasing me down tonight to yell at me.
This is different. I didn't expect to find you selling yourself on a street corner.
I'm selling condoms, not my body. It's an honest job. By the way, that will be $20.
Oh, really? I'm suddenly very interested in doing business with you.
Very good. Then, would you like to buy additional boxes, Dr. Dexter?
Of course. However, the usage method still needs to be taught to me personally by you.
Blaine took Zoe inside a bathroom stall and fiercely kissed Zoe's lips. Zoe hadn't expected him to suddenly kiss her. She pushed her hands against his chest and turned her head to the side to break the kiss.
Blaine, what are you doing? Stop this. You're about to get married.
Zoe, why do you always have to make your life so miserable? You're selling condoms on a street corner, shouting at men about how thin they are and how they won't be able to stop if they use these condoms. Come, let me not stop now. If these condoms are really as great as you say, then I'll buy every box.
Blaine, you're crazy. What's the matter with me selling condoms on the street? I'm not doing anything illegal. Is this worth you chasing me all the way here just to humiliate me? What happened to not meeting in private again, huh? Leave me alone.
As Zoe finished talking, Sophia and Catherine entered the ladies' room. Blaine covered Zoe's mouth with his hand and mouthed the word Sophia to her.
I wonder where the heck Blaine went. I thought he was going to wait for us outside the shop, but now he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. Maybe he went shopping somewhere.
He might not be able to find us. Why don't you give him a call?
Yes, I was doing that.
Before Blaine could put his phone on silent mode, the phone loudly rang from inside the stall. Zoe's eyes widened in shock.
Mom, did I hear wrong? Is anyone in there? Hello?
As Sophia walked towards the stall, both Zoe and Catherine sweated profusely. Knowing that Catherine was also there, both of them froze. Will Blaine and Zoe be caught? Will Sophia get to know their past? And will Catherine try to hurt Zoe again?
Mom, stop calling me. I'll be back soon. I told you I am out with my friends.
It's someone else, Mom. Let's go back to the corner and retrace our steps. We probably run into him that way.
Good thinking. I never understood until tonight how exciting sneaking around could be. Now that I've done it myself, I can better understand what you and Matthew saw in each other 4 years ago. This is fun.
You have gone completely crazy, Blaine. We cannot be doing this.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'll use these with Sophia and, if I can't stop, I'll be sure to shop with you again.
Blaine calmly walked out of the ladies' room. He could hear Zoe cursing him inside. Bastard! Feeling wronged, she threw the $20 he had paid her, tears running down her cheeks. Blaine headed towards the Umbrella Pavilion where Zoe was selling condoms and approached a salesman.
I'll take all the boxes you got. Count them and give me the number.
What?
Count them. I do not have all night.
There are 20 cases, 50 boxes each. It's 20 grand. I'll give you a 10% discount, so it's 18 grand. Cash or card?
Blaine took out a black credit card, but he paused.
You get a commission for this, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. No discount. Charge me the full 20 grand, but put Zoe Fuller's name on the invoice. She convinced me to buy them. And listen to me carefully. She should earn the full commission on this sale.
What?
You got a problem?
No at all, sir. Of course not.
Blaine handed over his black card only after seeing Zoe's name on the invoice.
I won't take them now. Tell Zoe my surname Dexter and ask her to figure out how I can get them.
Blaine walked away without looking back. Zoe, who had composed herself by then, headed back to the Umbrella Pavilion. Hey, why are you all leaving? We can still make more sales.
We're sold out. Someone bought all 20 cases.
Zoe was shocked. She grabbed the invoices. 20 cases? Oh my God. Who needs that many condoms?
He insisted on paying full price. And the invoices are in your name, by the way. Obviously, he likes you and hopes to put his investment to good use.
Watch your words. What do you mean he hopes to put his investment to good use? I don't even know who bought them.
He said his last name was Dexter. Now, you need to figure out how these boxes will reach him.
Zoe was speechless. She left for home, but couldn't take her thoughts away from Blaine. She looked at her slightly swollen lips and the hickey on her neck in the mirror and felt embarrassed. You, that madman. I need to stop thinking about you. Zoe pulled into her driveway and turned off the car. As she got down, she was surprised to see someone waiting for her. Sophia? Under the dim street light, Sophia's appearance was eerie in her black dress. Zoe, intimidated, forced herself to calm down as Sophia stepped in front of her. Sophia, are you looking for me? Suddenly, Sophia swung her hand and slapped Zoe hard on her right cheek. Zoe, dazed, covered her cheek as Sophia raised her hand again. This time, Zoe stopped Sophia's wrist in midair, confronting her fearlessly. Don't think you can keep bullying me. I'm not an easy target.
How does it feel being the mistress? It's exciting, isn't it? Oh my. So he gave you a hickey as well.
Zoe was stunned as Sophia touched the hickey on her neck. Feeling guilty, she pushed Sophia's hand and walked away without saying anything.
Zoe, hurt your sisters into my future husband.
Zoe felt the coldness in Sophia's voice when she talked about her sister. She stopped, tightened her grip on her bag's belt, and took a deep breath. Sophia, don't you dare take my sister's name ever again.
Why are you so scared, Zoe? I won't touch her.
As for Blaine, he has no intention of being your third party, Sophia.
No intention? You just lured him into the bathroom tonight. I saw you two walking out.
Sophia, it's not what you think. Sophia endured her pain and put on a fake smile.
It's all right. Zoe, but don't forget this night. The day will come when you pay the heavy price.
Sophia walked away, leaving Zoe to watch her disappear into the darkness. The next day, Blaine was informed of a partial delivery at the hospital lobby, causing a stir among the staff.
Those are all from me.
He discovered 20 large boxes of Baldy's condoms stacked neatly, labeled special delivery for Dr. Blaine Dexter.
Zoe, I am going to kill you.
At her office, Zoe was asked to lead a restaurant design project in Scottsdale. Talon, understanding her situation with her son, assured a brief 3-day on-site visit. Zoe quickly went to see Max before leaving for the trip. Thank you for coming to see Max, Ziva. Ziva had accompanied Zoe to visit Max in the hospital that evening. They were sitting on the corridor benches when she spotted Blaine walking around and suddenly rushed to him.
Dr. Dexter!
Ziva, upon reaching Blaine, emotionally clung to him.
Are you really getting married? I don't want you to.
Behave yourself, Ziva. I'm not interested in what you want. And whether I get married is none of your concern.
Blaine pried Ziva's arms off him. Ziva felt devastated and started crying. Suddenly, Zoe stepped in, shielding her sister. Hey! Must you be so harsh, Dr. Dexter? Blaine's gaze met Zoe's, revealing no emotion.
Zoe, did you teach your sister the art of pestering? Maybe a few pointers?
Zoe, frustrated, took a deep breath, but before she could reply,
Am I really that undesirable? I'll change.
Tell me why you like me, and I'll consider changing it.
Enough, Dr. Dexter. You've made your feelings clear, but you don't have to be rude. Blaine shifted his gaze between Zoe and Ziva, holding back his true thoughts.
From your view, it may be love. But to me, this is...
He stopped, choosing not to reveal his disdain. Zoe pulled Ziva away. Sorry for bothering you, Dr. Dexter.
Sis, don't pull me. I don't want to leave. Let go.
Zoe managed to drag her out of there. Blaine watched them leave and walked into the elevator. The next morning, Zoe was staring blankly outside the window while Max was sleeping. The thought of Blaine's impending marriage and staying away from Max for a few days was aching in her heart. Maxie, Mom will be back as soon as she can, and she's going to miss her little hero so much. Trying to be strong, Zoe left for work, and she went to Scottsdale with her team. The moment she arrived, the familiar bus terminal triggered memories of when Zoe first met Blaine 6 years ago. Suddenly, a familiar voice called her name.
Hey, Zoe.
Zoe's face lit up as she heard Blaine calling her name. Blaine? What are you doing here?
Coincidentally, in town.
Zoe was conflicted, unsure how to react. Well, okay. Blaine placed a bag on Zoe's suitcase, filled with food and drinks. He took off his scarf and wrapped it around Zoe's neck.
Call me when you get home.
Wait, why are you suddenly all gentlemanly? I'm not used to it.
Better get used to it fast. Haven't you been chasing me for months?
I've decided to stop and let you catch me.
Blaine, what do you mean?
Just catch me, Zoe.
Zoe had no idea what just happened. He left her in suspense, smiling mysteriously. Was it a coincidence or a dream? What's the mystery behind Blaine's sudden visit to Scottsdale? What secrets is Blaine hiding? And what is the real reason behind his sudden change in attitude towards Zoe?
Blaine? Blaine?
Suddenly, Zoe woke up, realizing she had been dreaming. She felt flustered.
Are you okay, Zoe?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Later, Zoe and her team, armed with blueprints, checked into the hotel. When they finished their day's work, Evan Jones, the owner, extended an invitation to dinner.
Hello, hello. My name is Evan, and you can call me the owner of this soon-to-be beautiful hotel.
Though Evan caught everyone's attention with his entrance, it was Zoe who caught Evan's sight. He stepped to her politely.
Wow, you guys worked really hard. Your first dinner in this beautiful city is on me. Also, I will tell you what I want from you as a designer.
Sure. Why not?
Zoe and Evan entered the restaurant where he had booked a private area for Zoe and himself.
So, Zoe, ever been to Scottsdale?
Way back. Actually, I went to college here. Arizona University.
Oh, I am also an Arizonan and currently in this town for a friend's wedding. He's annoyingly superior, but tonight is his last single night. Less competition for the rest of us.
Haha. Sure.
Speaking of the devil, and here he is.
Evan got up to meet the man. Zoe couldn't believe her eyes. It was Blaine. He hugged Evan and caught Zoe by surprise.
Good to see you, Blaine. Leo said you're ditching the bachelor party for a Phoenix beauty. Introduce us.
Here's the Phoenix beauty, Zoe. But she's here only for the new restaurant. A business associate and hopefully a friend. Zoe, what a pleasant surprise.
Oh, you two already know each other?
Yes, we do.
Hey, Zoe, since you know this guy, why don't you come with me to his wedding tomorrow?
I can't. I'm here for 3 days, then back to Phoenix. I have some pending work. Sorry.
Spend another day here. If I say no work tomorrow, no work. It should be fun.
Don't harass the woman, Evan. She obviously has other plans.
How well did you two know each other? I hope there's nothing to worry about. Right?
Maybe I'll just drag Zoe out and escape my marriage.
Maybe I'll just leave right now.
Just teasing, Zoe. Don't take it seriously.
Why would I take you seriously?
Watch yourself, Blaine. Sophia might kill you.
Oh, right. This conversation never happened.
I am so happy for you, Blaine. Looking forward to the big event tomorrow. Leo's got spicy ideas for the garter toss.
How spicy? What does Leo come up with?
Excuse me. I need a moment. Sorry.
Zoe got up and left while Evan and Blaine watched her.
You think it was something I said?
Searching for refuge, Zoe entered a storage room and took a deep breath. She laid her head back against the wall and tears started rolling down her eyes.
Blaine is getting married tomorrow.
Memories of their past suddenly surged through her like a ferocious beast. In college, Zoe was really into Blaine, but he had a girlfriend. During a college party in a game of truth or drink, Zoe, overwhelmed by jealousy, posed a daring question to Madison.
Truth or drink?
Truth.
How many times have you cheated on Blaine?
The unexpected question sent a chill through her spine. Blaine was silent, listening intently.
I will say let bygones be bygones. I changed my mind. I'll drink.
Madison attempted to chug a beer but failed.
I'm sorry. I am not used to drinking so much at once.
Madison picked up her beer again, but Blaine intervened.
That's enough. You don't have to drink it. Silly game isn't worth choking yourself to death.
Oh. Can't bear to part with her?
Blaine's gaze shifted to Zoe. He didn't answer Zoe's question, but instead picked up a beer.
I'll drink for her.
Blaine, what right do you have to drink for her?
You shut up.
Blaine grabbed the beer back and chugged a little, but Zoe snatched it stubbornly.
You can't bear to let her drink it, can you?
Blaine grabbed the beer from Zoe, sending it crashing to the floor.
Stop it, Zoe. Just because you love me doesn't mean I have to like you back.
But, Blaine.
Love needs two people, Zoe. If there were 100 steps in love, even if you took 99, it wouldn't be love if I refused to take the last step.
Blaine, even if you won't take that final step, I'd gladly walk all 99 and the last one to meet you.
The moment stood still for them as they locked eyes. Tears rolled down Zoe's eyes. Their friend group froze in shock.
Forgive me for this mess. I'm a little tired. I'm heading back.
Zoe bid her friends farewell with a forced smile and hid in the garden, crying herself out. A moment later, Blaine called out to her.
Zoe! Come out!
Zoe remained silent, refusing to respond.
My patience is limited. If you don't come out, I'm leaving.
Reluctantly, Zoe appeared at the gate, wiping tears off her face.
Can you still walk?
Seeing her lack of response, Blaine bent down.
Climb on.
Zoe smiled through her tears and jumped onto Blaine's back.
Blaine?
Yes?
Take a step towards me. Is it really that hard? I'm afraid I'll never catch you if you don't stop for me.
Let me tell you a secret, Zoe. Madison is actually not my type at all.
Haunted by painful memories, Zoe felt the weight of heartbreak. She spotted abandoned cigarettes and a lighter on a bench. Desperate for numbness, she lit one.
After tonight, everything will be over.
Suddenly, the door opened, revealing Blaine's silhouette. He walked in quietly and took the cigarette from her.
When did you learn how to smoke?
Zoe, stunned, struggled to explain her feelings. Blaine pulled her up. He wiped her tears, but they kept flowing. Zoe buried her face in his hands, unable to let go.
Don't cry. Don't cry, Zoe.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be miserable, but I can't help it.
It's okay, Zoe.
Zoe couldn't suppress her emotions, knowing Blaine was about to marry someone else. Overwhelmed by her tears, Blaine kissed her passionately and intensified her emotions.
Blaine, we can't stop. This isn't right.
Stop pretending you don't want this, Zoe.
Suddenly, Zoe realized her shirt was unbuttoned.
Don't do this. It's not right.
Blaine was consumed by lust. He refused to relent.
I don't want this fantasy. It's not real.
Not real. What are you saying, Zoe?
You're getting married tomorrow, Blaine.
Blaine froze for a moment.
Zoe, if you say you don't want me to marry her, I'll call it off. I'll destroy everything for you, Zoe.
Zoe, on the verge of surrendering to her true feelings, hesitated for a moment.
I wish you happiness.
Is this what you really want, Zoe?
Blaine, stunned and heartbroken, couldn't accept her words. His fierce stare pierced through her, seeking the truth. Will Zoe confess her true feelings to Blaine, or will she let Blaine go? And will Blaine really get married?
Is this what you really want, Zoe?
Blaine, stunned and heartbroken, couldn't accept her words. His fierce stare pierced through her, seeking the truth.
Yes.
If you wish me happiness, stop hiding and crying. I don't want the woman I once loved to become the one I hate.
Blaine got up and walked to the door, leaving Zoe in tears. As he turned, Zoe's eyes caught the unmistakable blue of the heart of the sea shining around his neck.
Blaine, is that...
The next day, Zoe immersed herself in work to escape her thoughts. Yet no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't shake the haunting memory of Blaine from her thoughts.
Blaine, please, just exit my thoughts. You would be a married man by now.
Zoe kept tossing and turning the whole night. The next morning, she decided to take the early morning bus so she could get out of Scottsdale as soon as possible.
What a coincidence.
Zoe turned in astonishment, finding Blaine beside her.
What are you doing here?
Weekend's over. I'm heading back.
Phoenix? By bus?
By car. And you are coming with me.
What? No, I've got a bus ticket.
Return the ticket. I'll drive. Save your money.
Blaine grabbed Zoe's suitcase handle and started pulling towards the parking lot.
Let's go. Keep me awake on the drive.
Where's Sophia? Why are you two not going back together?
She's busy. Can't leave yet.
Pick up some random passengers, make it a party, but I'm taking the bus. Please, return my suitcase.
Blaine forcefully loaded Zoe's suitcase into the trunk, locking it before she could intervene.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're the passenger I picked up. Your trip's on me. Get in. Talk to me. And keep me awake.
Zoe stood resentfully, glaring at him, refusing to sit in the car.
All right. I'm leaving.
Zoe realized he was being serious, so she gave up and sat in the passenger seat reluctantly.
Put your seatbelt on.
Zoe, in protest, decided to keep her mouth shut throughout the journey. Despite her stubborn silence, Blaine remained in a good mood, enjoying the drive.
Ha! So this is what a happily married Blaine looks like.
Come out for some fresh air.
After an hour of silent journey, Blaine stopped for gas. Zoe remained silent, determined to maintain her vow.
Were you crying Friday night because I was about to get married?
Zoe was about to react, but stopped herself.
Zoe, why don't you be my mistress? The kind who doesn't see the light of day.
Blaine, you got married yesterday. Don't insult me.
Blaine laughed recklessly and pulled Zoe out of the car. As they reached Phoenix, Blaine turned towards the city center.
Where are you heading, Zoe? I have to work, but I'll drop you off first.
I'm going to the hospital.
Why so eager to see Matthew?
A relative is sick. Matthew's doing his best, but the treatments are expensive.
So you sold Heart of the Sea to save your family?
Yes, but I didn't sell it. It's still safe.
I see. Can I ask who is sick?
Zoe, feeling uneasy, tried to evade the question with a smile.
A close relative. Let's change the topic. It's heavy on my heart.
The car drove into the hospital parking lot. Blaine got out of the car to help Zoe with her suitcase.
Dr. Dexter, happy wedding. Congratulations.
Dr. Dexter, congrats! How does it feel to be a married man? Where's your new bride hiding? Sophia, get out! Why so shy?
Jose was left speechless. His jaw dropped when he saw Zoe emerging from the car.
Zoe?
I just happened to run into Dr. Dexter in Scottsdale. He gave me a ride home.
Zoe, no need to explain. We won't misunderstand.
Zoe looked to Blaine for help, but he remained silent. David joined them, addressing Blaine with a smile. Noticing Zoe, his smile vanished.
So it's like this, huh? The life of a newlywed is interesting.
If I'm not married, can I still be considered living the life of a newlywed?
There was a moment of silence, but only for a few seconds as Ramona, Jose, and David bombarded Blaine with questions.
What do you mean not married?
Tell us, what happened?
Did you cancel the wedding for Zoe?
What? Ramona, please. Blaine, don't joke around.
I'm not married.
Everyone looked at Blaine with shocked expressions before turning to look at the red-faced Zoe.
Don't look at Zoe. This has nothing to do with her. Yesterday, Sophia's grandfather had a heart attack. The wedding's postponed for 3 months.
Zoe experienced a mix of emotions. Deep inside, she was torn between relief and confusion.
Dr. Dexter, if you need a condom, there are plenty upstairs. Over 20 boxes waiting for you.
Zoe's face turned slightly red. Blaine mischievously turned to her.
We still haven't discussed the special delivery you sent to the hospital.
Zoe reached for her suitcase and turned to part her way, but Blaine confronted her, grabbing her suitcase.
Zoe, are you happy I'm not married?
Your marriage doesn't concern me.
Blaine gave a cold smile, releasing the suitcase.
My shift is starting. I'll leave you here.
Zoe watched him leave, feeling a strange warmth. The moment she entered the hospital, a nurse delivered troubling news about Max. Zoe hurried to the emergency room.
Stay strong, Max. Mommy is here.
Matthew emerged from the ICU, catching Zoe's attention.
Zoe!
How is he?
Max is better than we thought. We managed to handle it.
I'm sorry. I won't leave him again.
Zoe, we've waited for a donor for so long now. No match. Waiting seems futile.
What can I do? I can't let him go.
Matthew hesitated before revealing a drastic option.
Have a baby with Blaine.
What? This is not a joke, Matthew.
Zoe, I wouldn't joke about this. Siblings' blood has a chance. But you have to think about it soon.
I don't know.
Zoe got up and went to Max's room for some solitude. Later at night, when Zoe was leaving, Blaine unexpectedly stepped out of the elevator in his white coat. Zoe, stunned, faced the dilemma suggested by Matthew. Blaine held the elevator door open for her.
You're not going down?
Yes.
Your face is bright red. Feverish?
Feeling embarrassed, Zoe quickly entered the elevator.
I'm not joking. Get a mirror.
Maybe it's too hot in here.
Zoe tried to escape, but Blaine gently grabbed her wrist. Their eyes met and they moved forward towards each other. Will Zoe consider Matthew's drastic proposal to have a baby with Blaine to save Max's life? What challenges and twists will Zoe face in her quest to save Max? What lengths will Zoe go to save Max?
Blaine, what are you doing?
Blaine touched Zoe on the neck while holding her wrist tightly.
You have a high fever, Zoe. We gotta go to the emergency room.
I'm fine. You don't need to.
Before Zoe could complete, Blaine held Zoe's hand and took her to the emergency room against her wishes.
Dangerously high fever and dehydration. And you said you're fine. Just rest here. I'll bring your meds.
Blaine, I'll pick up the medicine myself.
Blaine was about to leave the room when Zoe stopped him. He stood still for a few moments, crushing the prescription note in his hand before he turned to Zoe.
I'm to tell Matthew about your illness. He should be here.
He's busy. Please don't bother him.
Call Matthew. He needs to know.
I'm fine. Go home and rest. It's almost midnight.
I can't leave you here alone. I won't rest easy.
I can't be staying here anyway. I've got my own business.
I bought expensive wine and condoms from you. How much commission did you earn?
I got $1,000 from that condom sale.
1,000. That's it? They can pay more. Are you selling counterfeit condoms?
Just because it's affordable doesn't mean it's fake. And you didn't even try them.
How do you know I didn't use them?
Aren't you allergic to those?
Seems like you remember my habits well.
Zoe blushed deeper, glaring at him.
Are you deaf or what? Don't joke around.
I'm going to take a nap. Wake me up if you feel uncomfortable.
Blaine laid down and propped his hands behind his head. Zoe felt relieved and watched him fall asleep.
Finally.
Zoe fell asleep as well. After 2 hours, as the last drops of IV liquid entered Zoe's body, Blaine got up and carefully removed the needle. But when he pulled the blanket away, he noticed her cold hands.
What the heck? She is still cold.
Blaine took off his coat and wrapped her in it. She nuzzled against him, murmuring in her sleep. He carried her in his arms and placed her in his car when she suddenly woke up.
What is happening?
Zoe hurriedly sat up and noticed Blaine's coat. A faint blush appeared on her face. She took off the coat and held it towards him.
It's cold, and you're only wearing a shirt. Aren't you afraid of catching a cold?
Blaine moved closer, causing Zoe to catch her breath. His proximity made her nervous.
Blaine, what are you doing?
I'm helping you raise the back of your seat. What did you think I was going to do?
Thank you for helping me tonight and for driving me home. Oh, and thank you for the coat.
Blaine touched Zoe's hands, sensing her nervousness. Zoe tried to pull her hand away, but Blaine grabbed it.
Blaine
tightened his grip and their eyes met, but eventually he let go.
Sorry.
Blaine stopped the car at a distance from Zoe's house and leaned against the back of the car seat, not looking at her. Zoe looked at him, feeling guilty.
I'm going to go. Be careful on the road and drive safely.
I'm a bit tired.
Sorry, I'm the one who delayed your rest. It's already 3:30. I slept for such a long time. Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
What should we do? I don't think I could drive.
How about I stay here with you while you rest for a while?
I'm just teasing you. Go home and get some sleep.
Good night.
Zoe got out of the car, concerned about Blaine's tiredness.
Send me a text when you get home.
How far away is your house from here?
It's not far. Just down the street. A few minutes.
Blaine opened the car door and got out, surprising Zoe.
Come on. I'll walk you home. It's late. You shouldn't be out here all alone.
Blaine took the lead and Zoe followed, trying to decline.
Actually, that's not necessary. I'll be fine.
Aren't you afraid to be alone in the dark?
Blaine reached for Zoe's hand and held it. Zoe didn't ask him to leave. They walked hand in hand, savoring the moment.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. We're here.
This is where you and Matthew live?
Blaine noticed Zoe's small, slightly run-down house and frowned. Zoe explained her living situation.
No. My mom and my sister live here.
Blaine suspected something was amiss.
Zoe, what's going on with you and Matthew?
Zoe, caught off guard, tried to come up with an excuse.
You know, Matthew is just like you. He doesn't spend much time at home.
Are you implying that you are usually rather lonely?
No, that's not what I meant. He has a house on the south side of the city, but usually he spends very little time at home. I'm afraid to live alone, so when Matthew is not around, I come and stay at my mom's house.
You want me to talk to him regarding this? He should give you more time. It's not only him working hard. Not more than you, for sure.
No, I have no issues with that.
Well then, let's call it a night.
It's almost morning, though. Bye, Blaine.
They said their goodbyes. Zoe turned and looked at Blaine as he walked away, feeling his warmth even after he was gone. The next night, Zoe was sitting anxiously outside the ICU, glancing through the glass window at Max.
Sis? Zoe!
Zoe turned, surprised to see Ziva approaching her with a bag of dinner.
Ziva, why are you here?
I've brought you dinner. It's still warm. Hurry up and eat it.
You didn't have to do that. I could grab something here later.
Mom said you were sick, and so she asked me to bring this to you. She made you chicken noodle soup.
Ziva peered into the ICU, noticing Max.
Sis, how much longer did the doctors think Max needs to stay in the ICU?
I don't know yet. They're monitoring the situation. He's still having some complications.
Ziva sat beside Zoe, trying to ease Zoe a little.
Well, here's something interesting to talk about. You'll never guess who I saw downstairs our home this morning when I was leaving for work.
Who?
It was Dr. Dexter. Can you believe it?
Really?
Yes, he was there. Wonder why he's hanging around the house so much.
So much?
I am sure he has been coming very often. For me, you know?
Zoe wondered to herself about Blaine's presence, feeling a mixture of surprise and curiosity.
Maybe he knows someone near our house.
Knows someone near our house? If that's the case, then that's great news. I can find out who that person is and use them to get close to Dr. Dexter. Oh, wait, you still don't know, do you, Zoe? Dr. Dexter isn't married. On the day of the wedding, Sophia's grandfather passed away, and they had to postpone it for 3 months. Isn't that great?
Wait, how do you know that?
Sophia said so herself.
What? You know Sophia?
Zoe was baffled to know that her sister Ziva and Sophia knew each other, especially days after Sophia had threatened to harm Ziva. How do Ziva and Sophia know each other? What does Sophia's connection with Ziva mean? And how did she manage to contact her? Is Sophia plotting against the Fuller sisters?
You two know each other?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
But how? How do you know her?
Zoe, why are you so worried about it? You look like Sophia's some kind of threat to me.
Just answer me, please.
She's my love rival. She texts me here and there and sometimes calls. Not like we're besties or anything.
Just steer clear of her, all right?
But why?
She knows you like her fiancé. I'm just worried she might do something to you.
Come on, Zoe. Sophia couldn't hurt a fly. What makes you so suspicious of her?
There's nothing like that. I know her because she's my design client.
Ziva sensed something amiss. Later that night, Zoe quietly waited for Blaine in the emergency room. It wasn't until around 1 a.m. that Blaine was finally free.
What happened?
Ziva saw you at our house this morning.
That big.
Blaine!
Sorry, I was exhausted, Zoe. Driving home would have been a bad idea.
Zoe glanced at the clock, showing her discontent.
When does your shift end? It's already past 1.
Blaine smiled a little and stood up, ready to leave. Zoe followed him, puzzled.
I should have been off hours ago, but emergencies happen. I'm going to freshen up in my office.
Zoe nodded and followed him into the office. As Blaine went for a shower, Zoe was left staring at his computer, resisting the urge to explore.
Zoe!
Suddenly, Blaine's deep voice echoed from the shower.
Yes?
Hand me my towel. It's in my locker, number 203.
A sturdy arm extended from the shower door. As Zoe handed the towel, she slipped on the phone. Blaine swiftly caught her, pulling her back against his chest.
Didn't expect you to throw your stuff at me like this. Why so impatient?
I didn't mean to.
Blaine's voice was revealing a hint of desire. He tightened his hold, drawing her even closer.
Let go of me.
You've disturbed my shower.
I didn't do it on purpose. You asked for the towel and there was soap on the floor. I slipped. Wait, you didn't do this on purpose, did you?
Blaine smirked, calmly rubbing her waist. He leaned in for a kiss, but Zoe playfully dodged, making him land on her cheek.
No.
Blaine ignored the plea, kissing her deeply, but suddenly he ended the kiss, letting her go.
Go on. I'll be out soon.
Zoe, with a blush, hurried out, gasping for breath. After that night, she purposely avoided Blaine. A few days passed when Sophia paid a surprise visit to Blaine's office.
Hi, Blaine.
Why are you here? Aren't you heading to work?
I had some free time, so I thought I'd pay you a visit.
Blaine pushed back his laptop, turned to face her, and gave her a polite smile.
You came all this way just for me?
Of course.
They took a seat beside him, and Blaine smiled, charmed by her presence.
Thank you, but you didn't need to.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Tell me.
I want you to accompany me on a picnic tomorrow.
A picnic?
Yeah, it's been so long since our last date.
Sure, a picnic sounds good.
Great. I'll call you later with the details. I gotta go run dinner with a friend. See you soon.
Blaine had no idea that the friend Sophia was referring to was Ziva.
Ziva, I'm planning a picnic for tomorrow. You want to join?
Despite the initial dislike due to Blaine, Ziva had developed a reluctant friendship with Sophia.
Who are you going with?
Just Blaine and me.
Dr. Dexter is going too?
Why not? He's my fiancé.
Stop showing off.
Well, I did ask you to come along.
Of course I will be joining. But remember, you invited me. If I win him over, it's on you.
I have faith in him.
All right, it's a date. May the best woman win.
Ziva, eager for the competition, asserted her confidence. Sophia, with a gentle smile, threw in a surprising suggestion.
Why not invite Zoe too?
Why would you suddenly want to invite my sister?
Blaine and I have grown close to her. She's been working on our house and she might want to join the competition.
I'll ask her. This will be a picnic none of us forget.
When Ziva had initially invited Zoe for the picnic, Zoe had declined. But after over an hour of Ziva's pestering, she finally relented. She parked her car in front of the Forest Service station.
I am so excited for today.
I know. That's why I am here.
This is going to be a great day. You will see, Zoe.
What are Sophia and Blaine doing here? Ziva.
I'll explain it to you later.
Blaine was surprised the moment he saw Zoe and Ziva getting out of the car. Sophia quickly headed towards Ziva, leaving Blaine annoyed. Zoe was equally displeased.
Zoe, it's great that you came too.
Zoe glanced at Blaine, finding his gaze on her.
I've changed my mind. I won't be joining you. You three, have fun.
What? No, we rarely get time to hang out. Unless, of course, you don't like me. Or maybe you don't like Blaine.
Zoe sensed something off about Sophia's insistence, raising suspicion.
Yeah, sis, just keep us company. You've been so busy lately.
Zoe agreed as she wanted to ensure her sister's safety. They claimed a spot and Blaine set up the grill. After preparations, he suggested gathering firewood.
I will go with you, Blaine.
I'll also go with Dr. Dexter.
Sophia, you come with me.
Sophia proudly looked at both Ziva and Zoe and left. While gathering firewood, Sophia began to play her mind game.
Blaine, Zoe said we're a perfect match. She wants us to marry soon and start a family.
All of this wood is too wet. Let's go over there.
Blaine, are you even listening?
Blaine removed his windbreaker, revealing his muscular physique.
Okay, let's not talk about it. But leave on your jacket. You don't want to catch a cold.
It's fine. Let's go.
And you heard this, but not that.
Blaine didn't respond and walked deeper into the woods. Sophia was following him.
Oh my god, it hurts so bad.
What's wrong?
I twisted my ankle. Help me sit over there.
Blaine turned around as Sophia grabbed her ankle in pain. Blaine guided her towards a small rock when suddenly the ground beneath them collapsed. They fell into a deep hole.
Blaine! Where are we? I'm so afraid. Here.
Don't be scared. It's just a hunting trap.
We're trapped?
Sophia held Blaine's arm, but Blaine, being worried and feeling uneasy, pushed her away.
Blaine, you don't seem fine. What happened?
She touched his forehead.
Oh my god, you're so hot. What's wrong with you?
I need to get out of here.
Blaine felt that he had been drugged and panicked to find an exit. Has Blaine actually been drugged? Will Blaine and Sophia manage to escape the hunting trap? Or is this all a part of Sophia's plan?
How are we going to get out of here? I'm so scared. I want to go home.
So, Sophia, can't find my phone. Give me yours. We need to call someone.
Phone must be dead. It's not working. I'm really scared, Blaine.
Sophia, I feel dizzy.
I think you have a fever.
No. It's like I've been drugged. I just can't think straight. Tell me, honestly. Did you drug me?
Can you even hear yourself, Blaine? Why on earth would I drug you? It must have been one of those Fuller sisters, those witches. Ziva poured your lemonade and Zoe offered it to you. You remember?
So, it wasn't you, huh?
Of course not. I'm your fiancé. Don't you trust me? Blaine, please. This place is already making me suffocate. Don't make it harder for me. Even my ankle is hurting, and you're out here accusing me of drugging you.
Yes. Your ankle. How's your ankle? Did you hurt yourself badly?
Here, have a look.
Blaine held Sophia's foot to examine her ankle, but Sophia suddenly hugged him tightly.
Get off me. What is wrong with you?
I'm your fiancé, Blaine.
Sophia, please, don't get started.
On the other hand, Zoe was lost in thoughts when Ziva spoke.
Zoe, be honest. Do you think Dr. Dexter and Sophia look good together?
What? What does that have to do with me?
I am just asking, Zoe. Why are you overreacting?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I don't think so. I think he would look the best with me. But, Zoe, what is this connection that you and Dr. Dexter have?
Ziva, please stop talking nonsense.
Okay. Anyway, sis, It's been over an hour. It shouldn't have taken so long. Something's wrong. I feel it. I feel he's in trouble.
Stop being dramatic and just give them a call.
Ziva tried calling Sophia to find out that her phone was switched off.
How can Sophia's phone be switched off? She charged her phone's battery just before leaving. How do we reach them now? I don't have Dr. Dexter's number.
I do. He's my client. I've got his number. Let me try calling him. Oh, his phone is right here. He must have forgotten it.
What do we do now? Should we go looking for them? I'm really worried about him.
No, you stay here. And in case they come back, you give me a call. I'm going to go and look for them in the woods.
But what if something has happened?
I have my phone. I will call you if anything happens. You stay put so I don't lose you, okay?
Zoe left saying that and started searching for them. In the trap hole, Blaine was losing his senses, the effects of the drug taking over him. He could only think about Zoe and started to see her in front of him.
You.
Blaine moved closer to who he thought was Zoe, but it was Sophia. He put his hands on her neck and kissed her. Sophia kissed him back passionately. But then Blaine's hand landed on Sophia's waist and he immediately knew it wasn't Zoe and pushed Sophia away.
What the heck, Blaine? You clearly showed you wanted me, and then you pushed me. Just give in. You know you want me too.
Blaine could barely hear any of what Sophia said, and when she kissed him again, he didn't push her away, thinking it was Zoe. Meanwhile, Zoe reached around the trap hole and heard Sophia's voice. She looked in and spotted Blaine and Sophia kissing. Zoe couldn't help but feel a sudden pain in her chest.
Zoe, are you going to stare at us like that? Or are you going to help us get out of here?
Thank God you're here. I was almost losing my mind. Please get us out of here. I want to go home.
Yeah, I'm going to call the police right away.
What took you so long? I thought I was stuck here forever.
We tried calling you both. Dr. Dexter has left his phone back there and your phone was turned off. But Ziva was sure you charged your phone fully earlier, so we got worried. But you two must have wanted to spend some time alone. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Sure. And what a perfect place we found. Right, Sophia?
Blaine half smiled, looking at Sophia. Her heart started to beat faster, realizing that Blaine had understood her tricks. Soon, the police showed up and helped Blaine and Sophia out of the trap hole with huge ropes. Sophia was almost at the top when she reached out to Zoe.
Zoe, hold my hand. Help me up.
Zoe grabbed Sophia's hand, but suddenly she felt a sharp pain in her palm and reflexively opened her hand. In the blink of an eye, Sophia fell back into the trap. Everyone around them was shocked at this scene. Blaine jumped back into the trap to help Sophia.
You deliberately did that. You'll have to come down to the station with me.
Someone call an ambulance. This woman's injuries are severe. We need to get her to the hospital right away.
I didn't do it intentionally. Something hurt my palm and I...
Save it. I witnessed it with my own eyes.
No, please listen to me.
Better get in that car, quickly.
Just then, the ambulance arrived and Sophia was taken to the hospital. Blaine went along with her, and Ziva also came to the chaotic spot, confused.
Sis, what's going on? Poor Sophia, what happened to her? And where are you going?
Your sister is the reason that woman is hurt. We all witnessed it. I'm taking her to the police station with me for questioning.
How could you, Zoe? I knew you didn't like Sophia, but this is just too much.
Zoe felt her heart shrink. Her own sister believed she could do something so vicious, but Zoe stayed calm.
Ziva, get home safely and tell Mom to take care of Max. Tell Max not to worry and I'll be back soon.
Zoe was taken away to the police station where she was summoned.
Miss Fuller, right? Tell me, why did you try to hurt the poor Miss Quincy? I got a call from the hospital just now and her injuries are really serious.
I've said already that I didn't intend to do it. Look at my palm. Something stung my palm and that's the reason I let go of her hand.
At least come up with something smarter, Miss Fuller.
But it's the truth.
The truth is that the only person that can save you now is Miss Quincy. Pray that she comes back to her consciousness soon, or you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
You can't keep me here. I didn't do it. Can't you see the wound on my palm? Investigate it. I'm innocent. You can't blame me just because you're being lazy at your job.
The police officer was enraged and slapped Zoe's face hard.
Watch your mouth. And remember, the next time I won't be so soft on you.
You better pray that I don't get out of here, officer, because the moment I do, I'm going to file a lawsuit against you and I'll make sure you get served with what you deserve.
The officer angrily left and Zoe was all alone. Someone at the station turned on the TV.
Miss Quincy has been admitted to the hospital and is reportedly suffering serious injuries. Her family has already hired the best lawyers in this city for this case.
Zoe froze. She knew she was in serious trouble and spent the night at the chilling prison. She couldn't sleep or eat until the next morning when she was visited by a new officer.
Miss Fuller, you're being released.
She couldn't believe her ears. She was released? How? When the entire world was blaming her, who believed her? Did Sophia regain her consciousness and bail her? Or was it Blaine at her rescue again? Zoe was still wondering who released her. When she walked out of the prison cell into the lobby, she found a man standing in the corner of the lobby with his back toward Zoe.
Blaine, you're here.
But she could recognize this man anywhere. Tears started streaming down her face. Blaine turned around to face Zoe, but his eyes were dark. He didn't look happy to see her.
Zoe, come closer.
Zoe was scared, but walked towards Blaine slowly. He touched her puffy face. Her face was swollen from the slap yesterday. Blaine gritted his teeth, and Zoe knew what was coming.
Who did this? Give me the name.
Let it be. I'll handle it.
Who did this, Zoe? Tell me.
Zoe was scared of what Blaine might do if she gave him the name. Just then, an officer walked past them.
Hey, who interrogated this woman? Who made the arrest? Give me the name, now!
Dr. Dexter, it was Officer Grissom who interrogated Miss Fuller, but he's on leave today.
I don't care if he's on leave. I want him here in 30 minutes. Give him a call now.
The officer looked at Blaine's determined face and made the call to Officer Grissom right away.
Officer Grissom, you need to come down to the station right away. Yeah, it's an emergency.
The police officer left, informing Blaine that Officer Grissom will be reaching the station as soon as he can. Blaine carefully touched Zoe's cheek to examine it, but she let out a huge cry.
It hurts, Blaine. Please don't touch it.
Blaine had never seen Zoe admit that she's hurting. He realized how broken Zoe must be feeling. He offered a hug to Zoe, and Zoe burst out crying, hiding her face in his chest. A few minutes later, Zoe pulled herself together and dried her tears.
How's Sophia? Is she doing better?
She's critical, and in a coma because of her head trauma.
Right then, Officer Grissom entered with another police officer.
This woman, who let her out? Didn't I make it clear that she must be in the cell until she pleads guilty?
Blaine lost his mind at the officer's behavior and punched him in the face.
I helped you get out of that cave yesterday, and this is how you thank me? You want to fight, huh, big guy? Let's fight.
Officer Grissom, stop! That's Senator Dexter's son, Dr. Blaine Dexter. You don't want to mess with that family, sir.
Does it make you feel like a man when you hit on a helpless woman? Tell me now. How does it feel to be the helpless one?
I am sorry, Miss Fuller.
I don't want your sorry. I want justice. You dragged me here, locked me in the prison cell, and kept blaming me for something I didn't do. You didn't even offer me a lawyer, which was my right. And to top it all off, you hit me. It was an act of police brutality. You're not worthy of wearing this uniform.
Officer, hold my hand.
What?
Said hold my hand and grab it tightly.
Officer Grissom held Blaine's hand, and as soon as he did, he withdrew it and screamed in pain.
Ah! What the heck was that? My hand is bleeding!
It's a brooch that I found in the hunter's trap. There's some blood on it, too. You can examine it and match it to Miss Fuller's injury, and I'm sure it'll match.
Mr. Dexter!
And as for yesterday's incident, you've witnessed it yourself. How you reflexively withdrew your hand because you were in pain. Miss Fuller did the same. So, officer, since you didn't do your job, I had to. Zoe, let's go now.
The officer stood there stunned as Zoe and Blaine walked away from him. Blaine led Zoe to his car and told her to wait as he had to make a call.
Hey, it's Blaine. This is about a specific Officer Grissom. I want him to be terminated, and I don't want him to work for any law enforcement or government agencies ever again. Is that clear?
From a distance, Zoe was sitting in the car and waiting, but when she looked at Blaine, she couldn't help but cry. She opened the car door and ran to hug Blaine.
Thank you, Blaine. Thank you for believing in me when no one else did.
I had all the reasons to not trust you. For 4 years, you told me that you loved me, yet you left me. You even said that it was all a lie, and that you only played with my feelings. I had every reason to not believe you, but something told me that I should. I didn't want to believe you could hurt someone. I just knew in my heart that you were innocent.
Zoe kept crying, and Blaine held her patiently. A little later, when Zoe was able to handle herself, they left the police station and went to a pharmacy to treat Zoe's wounds. And then they headed to Zoe's street.
You're shivering. Here, take my jacket and put it on.
Zoe put on the jacket and was about to open the door when Blaine spoke again.
Does Matthew know about us? I mean, we did cross the line at times. It's not right. You're betraying Matthew and I'm betraying Sophia. I'm not this person, Zoe. Don't make me like you.
Hearing what Blaine thought of her, Zoe wanted to scream at the top of her lungs that she didn't betray him, but she kept quiet. It was only her sobs that Blaine could hear. He held her in his arms.
Hey, you cry too much. Stop it. Why are you crying anyway? You don't want to go back to Matthew? Do you want to divorce him? For me?
As soon as Blaine said that, he felt Zoe stiffening in his arms.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to be the reason behind a broken marriage. And anyway, I heard you two are planning to start a family.
What? Who told you?
Sophia.
With all his heart, Blaine wanted Zoe to say no, but she didn't. She just gave him a faded smile and they sat in silence.
Okay, I should leave.
Let me walk you home.
No, it's okay. It's only a few minutes away. You've already done so much for me.
Zoe dried her eyes and walked out. As Zoe was walking away, Blaine closed his eyes and remembered the time Zoe had walked away from him the first time.
Let go of his hand, Zoe.
Didn't you hear what I said? I want to break up with you, Blaine. I don't love you anymore. I'm not letting go of his hand. The one who should let go is you. Let go of me.
I'm giving you one last chance. Let go of his hand.
You know what? I'm leaving. You think the world revolves around you, right? With this attitude, do you think you can make me stay? Well, watch me leave.
Zoe walked out holding Matthew's hand, and Blaine shut his eyes. When he opened his eyes, he was back to the present. He watched as Zoe vanished into the street. He knew he had to stay away from her.
Can't make the same mistake of falling back in love with her. Just can't. When did I ever fall out?
The next morning, Zoe went to see Sophia at the hospital.
Sophia, I don't know if you can hear me, but I hope you can. I'm sorry. I am sorry about your injury and the things between me and Blaine. And about that day at the cave. I really hope it was just an accident and not something you plotted.
Zoe put the flowers she had bought on the table and went near Sophia's bed again.
Get better soon, Sophia.
Zoe walked out of the room, and as soon as she did, Sophia, struggling, opened her eyes. She was battling with extreme pain, yet her hatred for Zoe had given her strength. All her plans had failed, so this time she thought of doing something so vicious that Zoe could never manage to escape it. She raised her hand. What was Sophia going to do? Will she hurt herself yet again? And will she finally send Zoe to prison this time? Sophia exerted all her strength to reach up and pull the ventilator from her nose. The sound of the emergency call resounded throughout the hallway. The nurses rushed to her room in a panic.
Oh my God, Mrs. Quincy.
The nurses put the wire back in and rechecked everything. One of the nurses stormed out of the room and spotted Zoe in the lobby. She ran to her and pulled her up. Zoe let out a huge cry.
What the heck are you doing? Leave me.
Leave you? No way. You tried to kill Mrs. Quincy. I saw you walking out of her room. You're the one who pulled out the ventilator wire.
What is wrong with you all? Why are you after me? I didn't pull any wire. Why do you all want me to confess things I didn't do? Let go of my arm. Now.
Zoe squeezed the nurse's hand, and the nurse finally let her go.
If anything happens to Madam, her family will not let you live in peace. They will give a far worse punishment to you. Dr. Dexter, thank God you're here. This woman was trying to hurt Mrs. Quincy. We got there on time and took care of it, but this woman must be punished. Please hand her over to the police.
Thanks, Melinda. Please make sure this woman never comes near Miss Quincy again.
Zoe was shocked to hear what Blaine said. She couldn't believe that even Blaine didn't trust her now and started crying.
Wipe your tears and leave. Don't come near Sophia again. The further away you are from her, the better.
This made Zoe hurt even more, and she just left without trying to prove herself. After Zoe left, Blaine called Jose.
Jose, find Zoe and take care of her, please. She's around the hospital somewhere. She's not in a good mood. So you and Ramona be with her. If she cries, let her. And don't tell her I sent you.
What happened, Dr. Dexter?
Just do what I say. And one important thing, don't question her on anything. Just believe what she is saying and comfort her.
Okay, Dr. Dexter. We are on it.
After that day, Zoe and Blaine didn't cross paths for a long time. On the weekend, Zoe went to visit Max. His condition was getting unstable again, and the doctors were giving him one injection after another.
Mommy, please stop. It hurts. Please, Mommy.
Baby, this is the last one, okay? Please be strong just a little longer. Mommy is here for you, okay?
None of the bone marrow donors for Max had matched. Zoe was getting more and more worried. When Max fell asleep, Zoe kept looking at him intently. She got up after a while, kissed his forehead, and headed out. She knew exactly where to go.
I don't care if I'm about to hurt a lot of people. I have to do this for my child. I need Blaine's help to save Max.
Zoe walked into the building and rang the doorbell to Blaine's apartment. Blaine was in the kitchen making pasta when he heard the bell and opened the door.
Why are you here?
Zoe was searching for the right words, but all the words seemed to have disappeared from her dictionary. She was just blankly staring at Blaine.
Zoe, I'm talking to you. Why are you here?
Blaine, the thing you said about you and me. Blaine, let me be your mistress.
What on earth is wrong with you? Do you have any sense of what you're saying?
You made a request, and I accept your request. I accept to be your woman.
My woman or my mistress?
Your mistress.
You're offering to sleep with me for money? Is this some kind of prank?
No, it's not. I'm serious. I'm offering myself to be your mistress.
You really are something, huh? But I'm not a fool and I won't fall for your tricks. Tell me honestly, why are you offering to sleep with me?
Zoe took a deep breath and prepared herself mentally for what she was going to say.
For money. I want to sleep with you for money.
What? For money? Zoe, I never thought you could... Zoe, I never thought you could go to such limits for money. I feel disgusted hearing from you.
Blaine didn't want to look at Zoe's face and went to the kitchen angrily. He looked at the pasta, which was a mess now.
Let me do it. You don't know how to cook.
Zoe, are you really willing to sell your body for money?
Yes.
Where? Matthew, does he know that his wife is willing to sell her body to me for money? I'm really curious to see if Matthew would agree to all of this. Call him, now.
Zoe froze. She was trying hard to hold back her tears.
What? You don't have the guts to call your husband and tell him what you're up to?
He's not my husband anymore. We've been divorced for many years now.
Blaine didn't know how to react to this news. The two people who betrayed him years ago were now leading miserable married lives. He wanted to feel happy, but Zoe's misery struck him.
Zoe, how bad are things with money?
The pasta is almost ready. Should I plate it?
Look at me. I'm giving you one last chance. Do you want to be my mistress or my woman?
These words echoed through Zoe's ears. They sounded so familiar. She remembered Blaine giving her one last chance to leave Matthew the night they broke up. She swallowed hard as her throat was drying.
Your mistress.
Blaine's face was clearly showing how angry he was at Zoe. He could feel his blood boiling. Why was Zoe willing to be his mistress when he was clearly giving her the option to be his woman?
How much money do you want? Is it for your relative's treatment? Here, take my second card. The pen is your birthday. Use as much as you want.
She looked at Blaine. Her heart shattered. Blaine had the black card in his hand, and all she had to do was reach out. But she didn't. She stood there like a statue.
Don't think too much. I chose the password 4 years ago, and it never occurred to me that I should change it. I've been busy and all. Take it. It'll cover all of your expenses.
Zoe still didn't. Blaine's anger was over the roof.
Zoe, don't cross the limits. Are you really willing to sleep with me before taking this card?
Zoe wanted to scream that she wanted to be his woman, but she knew that they could never be together.
No, I won't take your money for free. Give it a thought. My offer is still open. I hope you will consider it. Meanwhile, have your pasta. I've got to head home.
Zoe walked out of the apartment, not humiliated, but determined to go to any lengths to save Max.
From selling liquor to selling her body has happened to you, Zoe.
Blaine was having a hard time trying to think about anything but Zoe. He knew he shouldn't care about her, but he also knew that he would. A few weeks later, Sophia was finally getting better. She was able to speak and sit. Blaine went to her room.
Now that you're better, I thought it's about time that we have a little chat, Sophia.
Sophia froze hearing that. What was Blaine up to? Has he finally understood all her evil tricks? Will he confront Sophia about trying to frame Zoe and break up with her?
Yes, of course. You must be worried, but I've been in good hands and I'm feeling much better now, Blaine.
No. I wanted to discuss something else. That day at the picnic. Why did you invite the Fuller sisters? Then you drugged me and cornered me in the trap, and then you stabbed Zoe's hand with a brooch so that she'd be blamed for your fall and be thrown in jail. Why did you do all of this, Sophia? What is going on in your head?
Are you for real? You think I did all of this? In case you haven't noticed, I'm the one laying on this hospital bed with a head injury, Blaine. But all you can think about is Zoe. Of course. How could I even expect you to care for me? It's always been the same Zoe for you.
Calm down and take some rest. We'll do this later when you're in the mood to be honest.
I'm being honest. But you, are you blind? I hurt my head so bad that I went into a coma, but you're blaming me for doing this to myself. You don't care about anybody but Zoe. I'm just a nobody to you. And why don't you think that Zoe could be the one who plotted those things?
If you were just a nobody, I wouldn't have been here, Sophia. And about Zoe, the proud woman that she is, she'd never stoop so low over a man. Anyway, I gotta...
Ziva interrupted Blaine by barging into Sophia's hospital room.
Sophia? Oh, Dr. Dexter, you're here. I better come back later.
There's no need. Come on in. Did you bring the magazines I asked you to?
What magazines?
The ones at your home that you wanted to lend me? You forgot? God. Blaine, could you please take Ziva to her home so that she can hand you over the magazines I want?
Okay. But I don't get off work for another 30 minutes.
Not an issue. I can stay here with Sophia until then.
Blaine left saying that.
Sophia, I can't believe you're giving me a chance to go with Blaine. Alone? I want to hug you so bad.
Don't get too excited. I'm not giving you any chance. The moment you lay your hands on my man, I'll come for you.
Sophia knew Ziva didn't stand a chance, but she wanted her to know about Blaine and Zoe to make Zoe suffer even more. After half an hour, Blaine and Ziva left for her home.
Dr. Dexter, I saw you near my home the other day. You were sleeping in your car. What were you doing here?
I was waiting for a friend. She lives in the same neighborhood.
She? You were waiting for a woman so early in the morning? Who's she? Maybe she's someone I know.
Blaine side-eyed Ziva, and it was her cue to shut her mouth. She didn't want to make Blaine angry.
I've heard someone in your family is sick. Who is it?
Just a sec, Dr. Dexter. Yes, sis? I'm almost home. I'll reach home on time for your lasagna. Dr. Dexter, my sister has made lasagna, and I'm not bragging, but she's the best cook. Would you care to join us for dinner?
Ziva was pretty sure Blaine would turn down her offer. Blaine, on the other hand, wanted to check on Zoe, and it was his chance.
Sure. I'm starving.
When they reached, Zoe froze as Blaine walked into her front door, but her mother greeted him.
Ziva, you didn't tell us you were bringing a guest. Come in, young man. Please have a seat.
Good evening, Miss Fuller. I hope I'm not causing any trouble.
Mom, this is Dr. Blaine Dexter, and this is my mom, Gloria Fuller.
Zoe was still standing in the corner like she had seen a ghost, whereas Gloria was staring at Blaine. The moment she heard his name, her welcoming expression changed.
Mom, I know he's good looking, but stop staring at him, please. You are making him feel awkward.
Oh, apologies. The dinner's ready. Let's eat before the lasagna gets cold. Zoe, why don't you show Dr. Dexter where to wash his hands?
Zoe nodded and gestured to Blaine to follow her. When they reached the wash basin, Zoe made sure no one could hear them.
Why are you here, Blaine? What do you want?
To eat the lasagna you made, Zoe. So, what game do you want to play at the dinner table? Do we know each other, or do we not?
Lower your voice, and we don't know each other. Now follow me.
The four of them sat down to have dinner. Ziva was so excited to have Blaine with her that she was smiling throughout the dinner. But Gloria was distracted the entire time.
So, Dr. Dexter, tell me about yourself, about your family.
His dad is the senator, Mom. Michael Dexter of Arizona.
I see. You come from a wealthy and influential family. How did someone so rich find his way to this poor woman's dining table?
Mom, what are you saying? Dr. Dexter's not the kind of person you're thinking. If he cared about who's rich and who's poor.
You do not talk back to me. I don't care what kind of person Dr. Dexter is. What I care about is if his family knows he's having dinner with someone less privileged than them. Dr. Dexter, I don't want you around my daughter anymore. Our families are not quite compatible.
Miss Fuller, I think you've got it wrong. Ziva and I are just friends, and to be honest, I don't have any feelings for her, and I will never have any. And as for my family, if I ever fall in love with a woman, rich or poor, my family's attitude won't be able to keep me away from her. I won't give up on my woman over my family.
I'm full. Thanks, Mom.
Ziva left the dinner table and went to her room. Zoe got up to get her.
No, you finish your dinner, Zoe.
But Mom...
Zoe looked at her mother's stern face and sat down again. When they were almost done, Ziva came out of her room and handed some magazines to Blaine.
These are the magazines Sophia was asking for.
Thank you. And thank you, Miss Fuller, for having me. I'm sorry for the trouble.
I'll walk you out.
No, you will not. You get back to your room right now. Zoe, you can see him out.
Both Ziva and Zoe were shocked to see their mom behave like this.
Mom, stop behaving so weirdly. What's wrong with you?
Gloria was furious with Ziva. She held her by her hand, pushed her into the bedroom, and locked it from the outside.
Mom, what the heck? Let her out.
Miss Fuller, it's not worth fighting with your daughter over me. I'll just leave.
Mom, you're scaring me. Please let her out.
Don't tell me what to do, Zoe. Just see him out.
Zoe didn't want to create another scene, so she quickly walked Blaine to his car.
Does your mom discriminate against all the rich people?
No, I've never seen her like this before. She's just not behaving like herself tonight.
So it's just me. I was not welcome here, I guess. You didn't seem happy to see me either.
You show up at my house without any prior notice. That, too, with Ziva. What do you expect?
Yeah, I'll stay away from her in the future. Now, go in. It's cold out here.
Blaine, about what I said that day. Have you given any thought to the offer?
Zoe, this is the last time you're bringing it up. Don't ever ask me about that again.
Blaine got into his car, and Zoe went into her home. As soon as she got in, she could hear Ziva's screams.
Mom, you let her out and explain to us about your behavior tonight.
Why did Gloria behave so rudely with Blaine? Does she know about Blaine and Zoe? What will Ziva do now that her mother has asked Blaine to stay away from her?
Mom, you better have an explanation for your behavior tonight.
Is he gone? Tell me, what's going on between Ziva and him?
Ziva had a crush on him, but he couldn't care less. Mom, he's not interested in her. But why did you behave that way with him? Just because he's a senator's son? Since when do you discriminate against people based on their money?
I didn't do anything wrong. I just don't like that man, and I want you and your sister to stay away from him and his family. I don't care what your feelings are towards him. I don't want to see him with either of you again.
Mom, you can't just hate him for nothing. And are you going to tell me what's going on?
You heard me. I don't want us to be associated with that man unless you want to see my wrath. I hope I've made myself clear.
Zoe looked at her mom and could feel it in her bones that there was more to this than Gloria was willing to speak. But she didn't want to fight her mom.
Zoe, listen. Me and your Aunt Shelley are worried about your future. Aunt Shelley has found a perfect match for you. He's a good man with a good education and character.
Mom, seriously? How many times do I need to make myself clear? I don't want a man. Right now, I've got more important things to deal with than dating. I need to look after Max.
That's what you've been doing for the past so many years. When will you care about your own self?
When Max gets better.
Oh, really? And when is that gonna happen? You just keep hoping that things are going to work out. But are they? Zoe, take your mom's advice and see the man. Don't waste your good years, please. I'm your mom, and I'm worried about your future. I don't want that if suddenly one day Max...
Stop it, Mom. I can't believe you. Don't ever say anything negative about my son. I will go on the date if that will make you happy, but not a word about Max.
Saying that, Zoe left for the hospital.
Why is Luna crying? I don't like her crying.
Luna's sad, little Max. You're leaving us. How can I not cry?
Luna and Max hugged each other while Zoe watched them with a smile. Max was all ready to leave with his mom when suddenly he stopped.
Mummy, I almost forgot. I need to say bye to my favorite Dr. Dexter.
Luna, will you please take him to Dr. Dexter?
Luna nodded and took Max to Blaine, who was in his office. When Max walked in holding Luna's hand, Blaine was taken by surprise.
Max! Hey, buddy. Come in.
Dr. Dexter, I've come to say goodbye.
Blaine was surprised. Luna understood the look on Blaine's face.
There's a new experimental treatment plan being tested, and Max is going to participate in the clinical trials. He's being moved to that hospital.
So, you're leaving, huh? Come on, give me a hug.
There was a sudden sadness that surrounded Blaine when he hugged Max.
Don't be sad, Dr. Dexter. You can come and see me whenever you want. And next month's my birthday. You're invited. I've got to go now. Mommy's waiting.
Of course I'm gonna come. You take care, buddy. See you soon.
Max held Luna's hands and walked away as Blaine watched him. The next day, Blaine thought of inquiring about Zoe's relative and went to the help desk.
Hey, I want to know if there's a patient here with the last name Fuller.
Yes, he was on the 10th floor, but the patient was transferred yesterday.
Just then, Zoe walked in.
Zoe! Dr. Dexter's been asking about—
Zoe, why did you get your relative transferred? This is the best hospital. Is this about money? Are you not using the card that I gave you?
No, actually, we transferred to another hospital because there's a specialized doctor who has just joined there recently, so.
Great. Let me know if money becomes an issue.
Don't worry about it. Matthew has taken care of it. Blaine, I wish I could tell you that Max is your son, our son, but your mother, I can't even imagine her fury if I...
Zoe could feel Blaine's eyes on her as she went on to sign some paperwork. She bid her farewell to Blaine and left quickly for her home.
Mom, if the man is as good as Aunt Shelley describes him to be, then why doesn't she marry her own daughter off to him?
Don't argue with me. The man is good, but he's a little older. But, Zoe, where do you find good men today anyway?
Zoe didn't want to argue anymore and agreed to meet the man at a coffee shop.
You must be Zoe.
Zoe was going through the menu when she heard the voice. She looked up to greet the man, but was taken aback. The man was her mom's age.
Yes, and you are Mr. Turner?
The man sat in the chair facing Zoe and held Zoe's hands.
Your hands are so soft. I must admit that you've maintained yourself pretty well. You don't look like a mother at all.
In the street opposite the coffee shop, Jose and Blaine were exploring restaurants to have their lunch when Blaine's eyes fell on Zoe sitting with a creepy old man.
There. We're having our lunch there.
That's a coffee shop. That's not a place to have lunch.
Follow me.
Blaine walked into the coffee shop and Jose followed. When Zoe's eyes fell on him, he walked towards her with a cunning smile.
Zoe? What a coincidence. What are you doing here?
Hi. Jose. Blaine.
Are they your friends, Zoe? Hi, I'm Roger Turner, her boyfriend.
Everyone narrowed their eyes at the word boyfriend, but Blaine's expression didn't change. He started to grit his teeth.
What did you say? There's some misunderstanding. I've only met Mr. Turner a few minutes back. He's definitely not my boyfriend.
Don't be silly, Zoe. I know your situation. I know that you can't wait to get married, and after seeing you, neither can I now. Let's go back home and discuss our wedding dates with our mothers.
Wedding? No, there's clearly been a misunderstanding. I don't think...
I really like you. Let's go home and talk.
Roger got on his feet, but Zoe was still sitting. Roger grabbed Zoe's hand and started to pull her.
Let go of my hand.
Jose and Blaine were standing and watching the two of them. When Zoe asked Roger to let go of her hand, and he did it, Blaine slapped Roger.
What the heck? Who are you?
Roger quickly let go of Zoe's hand. Blaine held her hand and started to clean it with tissues. Zoe knew what Blaine was intending to do.
What are you doing with my girlfriend's hand? Leave her hands.
Dr. Dexter, that was a possessive move.
Zoe, tell me, when did you develop such a bad taste in men?
I see what's going on here. You're not the lonely woman your aunt described to me. You've your own mail company. I've been lied to. You're not the pure woman I thought.
Before Roger could finish, Blaine threw a glass of water on his face.
Here, clean your filthy mouth with that water and get lost.
How dare you? And you, Zoe, you just sat there and watched them insult your boyfriend like this. Wait till your mother and aunt hear about this.
Roger hurriedly left, and Zoe sat there anxiously thinking about what he just said. There's no way her mom could know of this. Zoe got on her feet and ran after Roger. Blaine was surprised to see Zoe's move and followed her to the street. Blaine held her hand and pushed her against a wall.
What do you think you're doing?
I need to talk to him. I need to tell him that this was all a joke, and
Before she could finish, Blaine grabbed her hand and pulled her to his car.
What are you doing, Blaine? Where are you taking me?
To my bed. Did you forget about your offer to sleep with me? Do you dare go?
Has Blaine actually accepted Zoe's offer? What will be Zoe's next move? What will happen when Zoe's mom finds out that Blaine spoiled Zoe's date? Zoe's cheeks flushed as she heard Blaine inviting her to his bed. Blaine held her chin firmly, making her meet his heated gaze.
Zoe, you prefer to spend your life with someone like Roger, who's almost as old as your father, instead of enjoying good times with me?
I already told you I wanted to be your mistress, but you didn't agree.
A mistress?
Blaine looked at her in disbelief. Zoe's willingness to be only his mistress, not his partner, made him furious.
Fine. I accept your offer and give you a chance to be my mistress. Get in the car.
Zoe hesitated before getting in as Blaine opened the car door for her.
What? Are you scared now?
Zoe managed to calm her rising panic as they both got into the car. Once the car door was closed, Blaine turned to her.
Take off your clothes.
What?
I'm your financial banker, and you're my mistress. Shouldn't you be following my instructions?
You want to do it here?
Yeah. Is there any problem?
Of course. I can't do it here.
If you can't do it, then you are of no use.
Pale-faced Zoe looked out the window, biting her lip. Before she could decide, Blaine wrapped his arm around her waist, pulled her onto his lap, and kissed her.
Blaine.
Shh.
Blaine passionately kissed her, expressing his long-held desire. Zoe, realizing that deep down she also desired to be loved by Blaine, reciprocated. After the kiss, she shyly hid her blushing face in his chest.
How do you feel?
Zoe, nervous and embarrassed, remained silent, gripping his shirt tightly. Unable to restrain himself, he buried his face in her neck. But just as Zoe began to get lost in his touch, she spotted Roger outside the car, searching for her.
Blaine, stop it. Roger is here.
Blaine looked outside the window and noticed Roger.
Zoe, your taste in men is so bad, I feel sick.
He's the blind date my mom forced me to see. I met him for the first time today. Didn't you hear him say he would tell my mom about us before we left?
Zoe, I don't want to hear you talk about other men anymore.
Zoe's eyes widened at his commanding tone. The car windows tinted suddenly, isolating them from the outside world. Ever since he had pulled Zoe from her blind date and into his car, it became increasingly clear things would be different between them.
Blaine, are you serious about doing it here?
Blaine pressed his lips against hers in a kiss, showing his seriousness. As Blaine's desire grew, he slid his hands under her shirt, making her tremble under his touch.
You're trembling. Do you like it or not?
It's fine.
Fine? You little liar. You put on a face like a brave, real mistress.
Blaine gently nuzzled her collarbone. Suddenly, a thought of Matthew flashed in his mind, but he dismissed it and focused on Zoe. He didn't want to distress himself at a time like this. Tonight was about him and Zoe.
Zoe, relax. I'll be gentle.
Zoe's eyes sparkled with desire as she nodded. They were together after 4 years. They shared a long, passionate evening in the car, leaving Zoe completely drained. Blaine smiled tenderly, brushing her hair behind her ears.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Zoe blushed in Blaine's embrace. Chuckling, he tenderly kissed her shoulder. While he dressed, Zoe reached for her shirt, but Blaine instead wrapped a blanket around her bare body.
I can't go home wrapped in a blanket.
You're not going anywhere without my permission.
But I have to go home.
You aren't going home. You have to come with me and get cleaned up. This is your only option.
Fine.
Zoe, wanting a warm bath to soothe her soreness, agreed. After a kiss from Blaine, they headed to his place. Zoe, exhausted, fell asleep during the drive. When she woke up, she found herself on bed with Blaine asleep beside her.
He's so handsome.
Zoe smiled, gazing at his handsome face, feeling his tight embrace. Gently, she reached out to his forehead, but suddenly, he opened his eyes and tightened his arms around her, holding her close.
Are you awake?
Blaine smirked, shifting his gaze slowly from her face to her chest, and Zoe immediately wrapped the blanket around her.
I'm hungry.
Cook for me after you're done with the bath.
I'm not your maid.
Aren't mistresses responsible for filling the stomach?
Zoe averted her gaze, clearly uncomfortable with being referred to as a mistress. Blaine, with a mischievous smile, began caressing her cheek. Realizing his intentions, Zoe quickly got up from the bed, wrapping the blanket tightly around herself.
All right. Can I borrow some clothes?
Pick whatever you want from my closet.
After the shower, Zoe slipped into one of Blaine's white button-down shirts and walked out to the living room. Just then, she saw Blaine stepping out of the elevator, carrying 2 bags of fresh groceries.
Did you go to buy groceries?
Blaine didn't respond, but placed the groceries on the counter while Zoe checked them. Seeing her in his shirt, he smirked, then wrapped his arms around her waist and led her back to the bedroom.
Blaine, what are you doing?
I want you.
Don't be silly. Didn't we just...
Stop arguing.
With that, he nuzzled her neck from behind.
Blaine, let go of me.
Fine.
But Blaine didn't move away and instead held her more tightly against his chest and began playfully nibbling on Zoe's ear. Zoe couldn't resist and found herself relaxing in his arms.
I know you want me. Just say.
I don't.
Liar.
Blaine gently placed Zoe on the bed, pressing his well-built body on top of her. Blushing, she buried her face in his chest as he continued to please her. Exhausted, Zoe eventually drifted into a peaceful sleep in his arms after their passionate session.
Zoe, you look beautiful sleeping in my arms.
Blaine tenderly caressed her hair, marveling at how he, a 30-year-old, had become as impulsive and passionate as a teenager in love, surpassing everything else. Zoe slowly opened her eyes, still dazed.
What time is it?
Past 10.
Zoe immediately sat on the bed, and Blaine's eyes instantly sparked with a renewed interest.
Don't you even dare think about it again. I'm warning you.
Fine.
Did you see my phone anywhere?
Yeah, it rang a few times. I took a look. Calls were all from your mother. You were sound asleep, so I didn't wake you up.
Blaine grabbed her phone from the table and handed it to Zoe. She glanced at it and saw 10 missed calls from her mother.
Blaine, my mom is going to kill me.
Oh, come on, you are...
Shh.
Zoe shushed him and dialed her mother. Unexpectedly, Gloria picked up on the first ring.
Where the heck are you, and what were you thinking? Did you humiliate your blind date so badly? What's going on?
Mom, hold on. Will you just stop screaming and listen to me once, please?
Fine, speak.
That Roger guy was awful, Mom. He is not at all like the person Aunt Shelley described. He is twice my age and rude and...
And then?
And then he won't let go of my hands, saying they are soft. He was saying he was in a hurry to marry me so I could give him a honeymoon baby.
When Zoe said this, she suddenly felt a rock-hard arm wrap around her waist and tighten. Blaine pulled her into his embrace possessively. He couldn't bear hearing Zoe mention another man. He was staking his claim on her. Zoe looked at Blaine's face and got lost in his eyes filled with passion and rage.
Hello? Zoe? Are you there?
What turn will Zoe and Blaine's new relationship take? Will Zoe be able to restrict her feelings and only be Blaine's mistress? Or will this lead to a happy relationship between Zoe and Blaine? Zoe got lost in Blaine's eyes full of passion, but was suddenly taken aback by her mother's voice on the phone.
Hello? Zoe? Are you there?
I'm here, Mom. Yes.
She looked at Blaine and gestured for him to stop messing around.
I'm hungry.
Blaine whispered softly, ensuring Zoe's mother couldn't hear him. Zoe nodded in response, focusing on her phone call, while Blaine playfully buried his head in her shoulder.
Mom, listen. Roger, that guy was terrible. Aunt Shelley misled me by setting us up. I'll explain everything when I get home, okay?
Then, who were the 2 men Roger was talking about?
Gloria felt secretly thrilled, speculating that Zoe might have been avoiding blind dates for someone else.
Mom, don't believe what Roger says, okay? Those 2 guys are just friends. They saw Roger behaving inappropriately with me and stepped in to help me.
As Zoe said that, she felt warm hands under her blanket. She quietly gasped and noticed Blaine's upset look.
Fine, but you will be telling me everything when you're home. Got it?
Yes, Mom, I'm busy at the moment, so I'm hanging up. See you later.
Zoe ended the call and turned to Blaine, speechless. His hands warming her body up showed no sign of stopping.
Zoe, tell me what you mean by just a friend. Am I your friend?
I can't tell my mom that you were one of the 2 men who helped me.
Why?
My mom got furious at my sister and me after you left the other night. She told us to stay away from you.
Blaine stayed quiet. Zoe hadn't understood her mother's reaction the other day either. She thought Blaine was exactly the kind of man a mother would want her daughter to bring home. Successful, from a good family, and attractive. Yet, she was puzzled as to why her mom didn't like him.
I'm hungry.
Blaine got up and left the bedroom. Zoe frowned, seeing him upset about her mother's disapproval.
Ugh. Zoe, remember, this isn't a serious or long-term relationship. Understand?
Zoe attempted to reassure herself, yet couldn't shake off her feelings of loneliness. Stepping out of the bedroom in Blaine's boxers and a white shirt, she looked adorably lost in his oversized clothes, making Blaine smile.
These pants are a bit too big, aren't they? Can you grab my clothes from your car? I can't go home like this.
Not tonight.
What do you mean? I need to go home just so my mom doesn't worry. Plus, we need to set some rules for this. Arrangement. Right?
Blaine looked at her with a sharp, piercing gaze, causing Zoe to bite her lips nervously.
Blaine, I don't want anyone, especially Sophia and my family, to know about our current relationship.
Blaine stayed quiet, his gaze fixed on her. She started to feel anxious as he approached her. Zoe nervously stepped back, accidentally bumping into the kitchen counter. Blaine cornered her, placing his arms on either side of the counter and leaned in slightly.
So you're asking me to agree to a secret affair? And I can have intimate relationships with as many women as I want, right?
Zoe remained silent, nervously biting her lip.
Yes or no?
Yes.
For a brief moment, Blaine's eyes revealed a flash of pain. He loosened his grip and stood up straight, gazing at her.
Very well. Since you're so willing, I'll grant your wish.
Blaine said it with no emotion. Zoe remained silent, starting to chop vegetables as Blaine went on talking.
Mistress rule number 1. I can be with other women, but you can't have an intimate relationship with any other man but me. No blind dates.
Blaine twitched his mouth and intentionally pressed his strong chest against Zoe's back, wrapping his hands around her stomach.
Mistress rule number 2. You must submit to me unconditionally. As someone who's chosen to be with me, you should cooperate obediently. Understood?
Zoe stayed silent, her grip tightening around the knife, flustered by his words and the sensation of his hot breath on her ear.
You must be hungry, right? Let me cook first.
Blaine frowned at Zoe's ignorance. He anticipated resistance to his humiliating mistress rules, but she accepted everything. His anger surged. He snatched the vegetables she was chopping, tossing them away, leaving Zoe puzzled.
Get out!
Blaine's sudden outburst stunned Zoe. Despite his humiliating rules, she stayed silent to avoid upsetting him. Ignoring what he had said, she picked up fresh vegetables. Blaine grabbed her wrist, pulling her close, but Zoe met his gaze fiercely.
Zoe, didn't you understand what I'm saying? Leave!
I'm hungry, Blaine.
Blaine glared at her once more before letting go. They didn't exchange another word until Zoe finished cooking and they sat down to have dinner.
Blaine, why are you so upset? Did I do something wrong?
Ignoring Zoe, Blaine left his meal unfinished and stormed off to the study, slamming the door. Zoe, losing her appetite, got up and discovered her clothes in the washing machine. To avoid raising suspicion with her mother, she decided to leave in the morning. When Blaine got out of the study, he found Zoe asleep on the couch.
Why is she sleeping on the couch without a blanket? What if she catches a cold?
Blaine had deliberately put her clothes in the washing machine while she was cooking to stop her from leaving. He didn't want to lose her again this time. He gently carried her to the bed.
Blaine.
Blaine raised his eyebrows, wondering if she was dreaming about him.
Sleep.
As he put her in the bed, he kissed her forehead and covered her with a blanket. Sometime later, Blaine woke up, disturbed by Zoe's restless hand stroking his neck. He opened his eyes and looked at Zoe's pretty face.
What's wrong?
Zoe stayed silent, shaking her head, but her gaze was fixed on his neck. Blaine understood she was looking at the Heart of the Sea necklace he was wearing.
You suddenly wake up.
Zoe didn't reply. Blaine pulled her closer, resting his chin on her head. Zoe pretended to be asleep, but soon felt his hands on her neck, placing something cool against her skin. She watched as Blaine secured the necklace around her neck.
If you lose it again in the future, no one will be responsible for finding it.
Zoe nodded, determined not to lose the necklace again. She smiled and hugged Blaine, who smiled back.
Sleep.
Zoe nestled into his arms. She couldn't help but wonder about the possibility of getting pregnant again and whether she should let him go. But the thought of letting him go a second time was difficult. She closed her eyes, trying not to think anything. and they slept peacefully, feeling a warmth they hadn't felt in years.
Earth to Zoe!
Zoe snapped back to reality and blinked when Courtney shook her shoulder.
Huh? What?
Zoe, what were you thinking? You seemed lost.
Nothing.
The Dexter House project you transferred has been completed. We're finalizing the payment.
Okay. Thank you.
After the situation with Sophia, Zoe decided it was best for Courtney to take over their house design project. Fortunately, Blaine hadn't objected. Zoe glanced at her phone and was surprised that Blaine hadn't called her even once in the last few days, despite spending the other night together.
Zoe, who is he?
What?
Who is the guy you're seeing?
What guy? When did I have time to meet a guy?
Oh, please. You're not fooling me anymore. A woman only checks her phone that many times because she's waiting to hear from a guy she likes. Spill it. I want to know the details. Who is he?
How long will Zoe's relationship with Blaine continue to be a secret? As Zoe and Blaine grow closer, can they maintain the boundaries of their secret affair? Or will their emotions complicate things? With Zoe's concerns about pregnancy and the fear of losing Blaine again, will their relationship take an unexpected turn?
Courtney looked suspiciously at her best friend Zoe, who was blushing.
Come on, tell me. Who's the guy you're dating?
Courtney, I'm serious. There's no guy, and I'm not waiting for anyone to call me.
But as Zoe said this, she looked at her phone again.
Fine, don't tell me.
It was raining when Zoe left for home later. She was drenched when she saw Blaine across the street, standing under a black umbrella. Zoe's heart lifted at the sight. She was ready to cross the street to greet him, but suddenly a beautiful woman dashed, embracing him tightly.
What? Who's she?
Zoe was shocked to see Blaine warmly embrace the other woman. Her heart sank as they exchanged smiles and whispers. When their eyes met, Zoe felt her heart split in two.
That's Madison.
Zoe recognized Madison, Blaine's ex-girlfriend from college.
When did this happen?
Blaine, usually reserved, smiled broadly at Madison, enjoying her company. Zoe, heavy-hearted, hesitated to walk past Blaine and Madison to reach her car in the nearby parking garage.
Just walk past them, Zoe. Get in your car and drive off.
Zoe hurried across the street, passing Blaine and Madison without pause. She felt a pang of pain, but kept moving. Blaine noticed her as she moved past them in the rain.
Blaine, what are you staring at?
Madison glanced back and noticed Zoe rushing into the parking garage.
Are you two still together?
No.
Later that night, Zoe left Max's new hospital, heading home, when she received a text from Blaine.
Come to the hospital in 10 minutes.
Zoe took a deep breath and deleted the message, unwilling to continue their affair. She left the hospital in her car, and as she headed home, another text appeared on her phone.
It's fine if you don't want to come, but our agreement and your credit card will be suspended.
Zoe sensed Blaine toying with her emotions. Reminding herself it was for Max's sake, she reluctantly drove to St. Mary's Hospital. Blaine spotted Zoe outside his office and walked out. As he approached, she held out her hand without any politeness.
What?
Money. You owe me money for the gas to get here.
You're something else.
Yes, I'm just a commoner, aren't I? How can someone like me compare to high society ladies, right?
Zoe blurted it out, but as soon as she did, she regretted her jealous tone. Ignoring her, Blaine checked her forehead, concerned if she had caught a cold, but she seemed fine.
Let's go. I'll walk you out.
Blaine wanted to bid her farewell because he was leaving Phoenix the next day for a while.
Blaine, it's okay. I don't need you to escort me out. You can forget about the gas money.
Blaine silently wrapped his trench coat around Zoe, who remained upset about seeing him with Madison. When Zoe caught Blaine's gaze, she realized that while he could give many things to other women, there was one thing he was destined only to offer Zoe: his heart.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Ignoring her, Blaine pulled the reluctant Zoe out of the hospital and into the parking lot.
Did you see me this afternoon?
Yes.
Did you see her too, Madison?
I'm not blind, and she's not invisible either.
Jealous?
Jealous? Why would I be? Wasn't the first rule of being a mistress that it's none of my business who else you sleep with?
Hearing this, Blaine's smile vanished. He angrily hit the roof of her car and drove away on his own.
What's wrong with him?
Zoe got in her car, worried about upsetting him again. She wanted to ask more about his relationship with Madison, but hesitated. Upon returning home, she was surprised to find Ziva awake, watching the news on TV with a serious expression.
Today, a devastating magnitude 8.1 earthquake hit Mexico City, resulting in numerous casualties, including 25,000 confirmed deaths. Officials estimate the potential loss of up to 70,000 lives, with injuries likely exceeding 200,000. Over 30,000 people are reported missing, and rescue operations are complicated by powerful aftershocks, with more expected soon.
Zoe frowned at the news and turned to Ziva when the commercials began.
Ziva, it's already quite late. You should head to bed.
Sis, Dr. Dexter will be heading to the front lines in Mexico City to provide medical support tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. St. Mary's has a sister hospital in Mexico City and they urgently need help. Dr. Dexter volunteered for brain surgeries and head trauma cases. He'll leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Zoe's body went numb as she stared at the images of ruins and bloody scenes on the television. However, she quickly snapped back to her senses.
Going to Mexico City to save lives is a noble endeavor. Dr. Dexter is doing the right thing. He'll be fine. Now, go and get some sleep.
Noble? You have no idea how dangerous it is there. Aftershocks happen frequently. There's a report of a medical team killed in a collapsing building during one. And it may not matter to you because you don't love the man going there, but it matters to me.
Zoe's heart sank at Ziva's words. Avoiding further reports, she fled to her room, struggling to sleep. When Ziva left for the airport in the morning, Zoe followed her. At the terminal near Blaine's gate, she stood behind a pillar, observing Blaine bidding farewell to his friends.
Blaine, I don't want you to go to such a dangerous place.
I will be fine.
Zoe watched as Sophia embraced Blaine. He reluctantly pulled away from her and scanned the terminal indifferently.
Dr. Dexter, take care. Let you some candies for your journey.
I don't eat candy.
Blaine, scanning the terminal, slung his backpack over his shoulder, heading to security as other passengers boarded, seamlessly blending into the crowd.
I couldn't even say goodbye to him.
Leaning against the pillar, Zoe watched her sister and Sophia leave, feeling overwhelmed with guilt and shame due to her affair with Blaine.
Final boarding for American Airlines Flight 3105. Service from Phoenix to Mexico City is underway.
Upon hearing the final boarding call, Zoe turned to leave. Suddenly, a large, cold hand grasped her face, and she felt warm, forceful lips press against hers in a possessive kiss. She didn't need to see who it was.
Blaine.
Blaine wrapped his arms around Zoe, deepening their passionate kiss. Overwhelmed and breathless, Zoe felt him finally pull away when he noticed she needed air.
Blaine, stop it. Everyone's watching him.
Embarrassed, Zoe waited for Blaine to respond, but he just pulled her in for another kiss. Passers-by watched them, smiling enviously.
Blaine, you're shameless. Do you?
Zoe, I've got less than 2 minutes before boarding. Say something important.
I bought you candy, but I didn't know you stopped eating.
Before Zoe could finish, Blaine took the candy bag from her hand.
Haven't. I still love candies. I don't accept gifts from other women. I'll only take it from you.
Blaine's words sent Zoe's heart racing, and she couldn't meet his gaze. Blaine watched her mischievously before glancing at the screen. There was only 1 minute left.
How long will you be gone?
I'm not sure. It could be a couple of weeks, a month, or maybe even longer.
A hint of loneliness flickered in her watery eyes.
Zoe, seeing you like this, I might believe that you'll miss me.
Zoe rapidly blinked her eye. Blaine gently lifted her chin, looking directly into her eyes.
Don't worry. I'll be back as soon as I can.
After saying that, he pulled her into an embrace and bent his head closer to hers.
Kiss me, Zoe.
Zoe looked intently at Blaine. Will Blaine's dangerous mission in Mexico City bring him back safely? Or will Zoe's last kiss with him become a heartbreaking farewell? How will Zoe's relationship with Blaine impact her sister Ziva if she finds out about Zoe's affair with Blaine?
What unexpected twists and turns await Zoe and Blaine's relationship? And will they ever find a way to be together?